Hey gamers, I just want to let you guys know that I've created a new Aphelios only channel called Aphelios. The link will be in the description and in a pinned comment. After this video, most of my Aphelios content will be now found on that channel, where I'll be aiming for daily uploads, so make sure to subscribe to that if you're interested in my Aphelios content. Trist or Samira? Yeah, either one looks good here. I mean, I could also just do Aphelios though. Ooh, we'll try the Nimbus Cloak. Would be good to fight if they're actually in here. If not, maybe I can just land a random piece of poke. Okay, decent. Ah, fuck, I actually got hit. And I misclicked. Not off to an excellent start. Wow, he really fucked it up actually. Oh, he's missing so much CS here. They're all just so uneven. Oh my god, that was terrible. Yeah, that's what happens unfortunately when your support has like no support item stacks. They actually like nuke the minions from high HP. Like even if they're trying to help you, the minion wave can just be absolutely fucked for lost hitting if you don't have enough AD. Or enough like abilities that are good at helping you lost hit. Nice. If it didn't have exhaust, that might have been a kill. Fuck. Oh, we're getting ganked, my bad. Okay. This could be good, actually. Wait, what? How did I... why did my purple key not even go off? Maybe I just tried to use it too fast. My bad. Okay, that was good, though. Let's finish crashing this. Might already be crashed, actually. Yeah, nice, perfect. Alright, we can base then. Do I want to rush Executioners? Here's the question. Now we'll do Pickaxe for now. I'll definitely prioritize Executioners over Resurrected Dirk, though. I think by next base, like for now, Soraka doesn't actually have that much healing, but definitely around the time she's like level 5, she'll have 2 more points in W compared to now, or she could potentially. So that's when I'm gonna start getting Executioners. This also means like if I happen to base on very little gold next base, I can always just grab a longsword, right? Whereas I can't grab a pickaxe if I base below 800 gold next base. So this leaves my options open. I misclicked. Okay, all good. Huge. Ganked by Udyr again, man. Sad. I don't know if Maokai had cooldowns in time to actually save me. Well, yeah, now I can get this. Question is, can I get boots alongside it? Because that would be great. And the fact that they get a good wave state from losing a fight just pisses me off, man. Yeah, I'll wait for boots. Okay, okay, that's not even a good wave state. He didn't actually freeze it, he just took it for himself. So it's fine, actually. Maybe still slightly worse. Definitely worse than it would have been for me. But I'm not actually falling behind, thank god. Did I get the kill on Smolder? I don't even remember. It might have just gone to the Maokai Ignite. Okay, I just barely got it somehow. Good. for a smolder. Can't farm. Probably got the cannon though. It's good, well-timed W from him. So many fucking skill shots to dodge, by the way. Smolder W, Soraka Q, Soraka E. Almost that, I just didn't get close enough. I'm expecting Udyr to be bot side again by now. Doesn't really matter since we're not playing aggressive. They might try and dive me if they see Maokai's roaming though, but he's already back on the way. Or is he? Maybe not. I'm gonna freeze this. If Smolder's actually gonna be alone, could try and find an all-in. Nice. Whoa, they still have vision here. Okay. Sad I couldn't drop the aggro then. Now I have no vision of Soraka. I don't know for sure that she's not gonna flank me. Okay, now I see her. Oh, I couldn't reach him. Fuck. That's unlucky. Should have just not gone for the auto, to be honest. I should have just queued into his face. But assuming that I maybe was going for the minion. Whoops. Okay, so Rocket died. I don't know where Udyr is though. I'm afraid to overextend too much. I just have no information. But I don't want to just completely discard farm. Okay, we see him finally. For now, I'm just gonna assume like, I'm not even gonna play aggressive here. Soraka could just run into the lane now. So I'm gonna assume it's soon gonna be a 1v2 and I'm not gonna play aggressive into a 1v2. God, I would love to base on BF sword. I think I'll stay. For now, they should probably assume that I'm in base. They might still have a ward in there. They might have also seen that. Ah, nice. Okay, that's worth. I'm not gonna overextend and take damage, I'm just walking up for XP. But I can't loss it unless it's already pushing into me. Okay, Soraka. Yeah, it's just a lot of damage onto her for absolutely free. But now, I mean, I don't know even what's going on, to be honest. I've been alone for, I want to say, like 3 minutes now. And we're just chilling. Like, we're just getting almost all of the farm. There's no dive threat from the Udyr. They're just a really bad bot lane and actually trying to abuse me here, so... it's a bit illegal. We're just getting away with this for free. Udyr should be trying to punish. I'm not even gonna bother basing for BF sword, because I mean, at the end of the day, like, what do I want BF sword for? I want it to, like, play aggressive, get an advantage. Do I want to do that in a lane where I'm 1v2? No. So, if I wouldn't be able to do anything with my BF sword anyway, then... Ooh, I didn't realize I could still focus Smolder there. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Oh, fuck, I've messed up my cycle, my bad. Didn't notice my... White ammo there. Oh wait, did I already use up white? Maybe I did. Maybe it's fine actually. I almost feel like Udyr's still around because Yeah, he was just still walking up so confidently when Soraka had based, and he's clearly at a disadvantage there, but it looks like he was either stupid or bluffing. Either way, he misses out on that wave. Oh, wow. Yeah, and we end up basing for the BF sword without ever having to just drop a wave. It just happens to work out for us that way. They never managed to force me out of lane. But if they didn't manage to force me out of lane, I was just never going to base, because why would I? What do I need that BF sword for if I'm in a 1v2 anyway? So we'll just base now. And get that threaded, not threaded Dirk, this thing. And I'll build a longsword from the next item. Good thing you got Baron Nimbus. Dude, holy shit, I completely forgot I'm running Nimbus this game. I haven't even noticed it. Gonna go place a ward. It's not impossible to just finally coming to his senses and trying to punish the roaming Maokai. If it's a 1v2 here, well, actually I don't have ult, but if I did have ult, I would be even fine 1v2 against this lane, I think. Especially when I have Executioners, you wouldn't be able to survive. Like, save Smolder through my burst. Okay, it was just rocket top, so I definitely want to go for trades even before my ult comes up. Okay, we see Udyr dead. Just tanking these minions a little bit so they hopefully line up a little bit and start focusing on this one minion. Got him. I might be dead as well though. Ooh, we just barely live. Let's go. Sorry, Smolder. You just got gapped. But now I have no information on Udyr, so can't really abuse this. Gonna just have to base. At least I'll hopefully get into lane faster than him. Barely even. I mean, maybe not. Like, he also has home guards. He even has stronger home guards than me. Yeah, I think wave state wise, maybe this actually works out for him. Sadly. Where is Udyr? I want to push this, but... no, I can't even red Q it though. But I need some degree of safety. I don't know what happened this game, by the way, that Maokai just completely abandoned me when we were doing alright in lane, but like, it's worked out perfectly. This is a super easy lane to survive 1v2 against. And even just win 1v2 at certain points. When I've got the right weapons, right ult, right items. I've not had a chance to actually 1v2, but like especially with Red White, for example, they would have to be really careful. Only way they could possibly win at that point is like heavily spacing, like trade with me, but like never run into me, always run back, use your slows to keep me at bay. Got her. I don't have Viper though. Nice, perfect. Like I said. When I have red white, you gotta keep me at bay. Can't fight me. Beautiful. I was taking a risk there by focusing Soraka, by the way. But I had a feeling it would pay off. It was almost off, though. It was almost off. I almost could have died to Smolder. Because the difference is, like if I focus... Smolder first, like the fight is going to be tankier overall, and also there's like, it's less likely that I'll just be able to like kill Soraka afterwards, because you can just like walk away. If I focus Soraka first, it's more likely I'll get a double kill rather than just one kill. But also, like, if I kill Smolder first, like, he may be tankier than Soraka would be, so he would die slower, but like, once he's finally dead, it's not like Soraka can clean me up. She almost, there's some scenarios where she can, like, if I survive Smolder with only, like, 100 HP, maybe she can do something, but most of the time, when Smolder dies, that's my risk of death over with, which makes it the lowest risk option. But I also have, like, a higher chance of a double kill if I go for Soraka first. I'm gonna shove another wave here, I think I can. Barely did any anti-heal, by the way, what the hell? Fucking ripped off. I mean, I suppose that's what happens when I focus the Soraka anyway, right? It's not like she was healing much herself. But the execution is for when I can't focus Soraka. I just happen to have the option there because she phase checked into me. Which is also the advantage of focusing her there as well. Like, she was already in melee range, almost. Easier to engage onto her at that point. Still risky though, but from many points it was just more effective, even if riskier. Maybe I just get this turret instead of following up here. Like, this doesn't look like a fight we can win necessarily anyway, but this objective is free, so why even bother trying to turn around that fight? What the hell? He just stole those two small wolves from me. Need 100 more gold and I can get Quick Cloak on top of my... Nice. Quick Cloak on top of my Last Whisper. We need to be really careful here. This Enevia is forcing me to overextend so hard. If I want the farm, I'm just gonna not do it. What the hell? Okay, nice. Well, at least in that fight, I assume the anti-heal did probably a little bit more than Threaded Dirk. I think I only blocked one Soraka heal, though. Oh, Jax is here, shit. Okay, perfect. Whoa. Shit, I wasted my red Q. Do what we can, though. Yeah, fuck, if I hadn't wasted my red Q first. Like, you don't want to use red Q when you're about to be CC'd, right? Because your red Q, like, it keeps going on, but it's not actually attacking. And that can be fine if you're not depending on it to generate chakrams. But if you're depending on it to generate chakrams, if it's the only way you can possibly get chakrams, well, then you don't get any chakrams, right? So either I need to red Q sooner the moment the Udyr finally appears on my screen, which unfortunately there just wasn't a whole lot of warning about that. So either I need to, like, react insanely fast and Q immediately and not go for that first auto, by the way, because that locks me down very temporarily. That was bad. I should either just immediately red Q and space him and then I get my chakrams before finally getting stunned. Or I let him stun me, then I red Q away while kiting away, while generating chakrams, then I try and turn afterwards. Because that honestly could have been a 1v2. I could have won that. I just misplayed it. Could have barrier earlier to proc Nimbus. Again, that could be completely wasted just like the red Q was. If I get stunned like immediately as a barrier, then I'm just wasting all the Nimbus Cloak moves B2. Okay, seems to be a fight. Let's rush over. Kindred does not have ult for the record. But we have a flanking Garen. Maybe he's getting caught. Yeah, let's get it at the con. We don't really want to get inhib this early. I couldn't go for the wolves though, right? I think Kindred should have gone for them. I don't know why she didn't, but sure. I'll take them if she wants. I'm on vision though. Just need to make sure I'm not getting caught. God, that Kindred has a lot of gold. Which is there's a full item ahead of me. Okay, actually, I think from here we try and swap to the regular cycle, so we'll get rid of as much green as I can. Or I can finally get rid of white, because then that's gonna put me in a position where I can... When I get to blue-green, I can immediately get rid of green, then I can... approach, purple-blue with about equal ammo in both, which makes it easier to get rid of purple first. But if I get rid of white immediately here, then I'm stuck on blue-green. I might want to use some blue for fights, or for wave clear, and then it's going to be harder to get rid of purple first. Oh, damn, that was unlucky. Did I just join my team here, or what? I guess so. Not the pathing I wanted, but fuck. I just need to join my team. Don't have time to try and push out that wave. Don't want to solo the Drake. I just need to avoid my team making some kind of massive throw here. Okay, if we got 2 inhibs, that is worth. That's far too much pushing power for them to respond to, I think. Is she dead? Oh, I didn't crit her. Oh, man. Well, this blows. Might have to flash a Jack's EQ. Ooh, nice try. Is he gonna flash on me? I think he might. Oh, he's not. He doesn't even have to. Jesus. Whoops. God, it is just not my day for velocitating minions. What the fuck? Can I just get a crit when I need it? And can I please avoid crits when I don't want the crit? Yeah, it's just hard for them to contest, even though our midliner was dead and isn't here yet. Cassidy just needs to deal with the waves, and even then, there's still one wave slipping in through the cracks. Well, that was my support just going in 1v4 as far as I can tell. Interesting. Our burn is up very soon. I can start basing, I can get something. You know, Zeal actually wouldn't be too bad here. They got 2 frontliners, 3 maybe. You can't cast it in. I mean, he's pretty tanky as well, but also like he's so behind it doesn't really do that much burst, so I would treat him as a frontline here. How much does Aphelios value Zeal items? Not much. When is it worth to go 2 Zeal items instead of collecting 1 Zeal item? Never. Literally never. You just never need that much attack speed on Aphelios. I'd say the main well, there's probably 2 really big reasons. Probably the main one is probably just the fact that his abilities just skill so heavily with AD and not with attack speed. The second thing is that he gets so much more attack speed from his passive than he does AD. So, like, if his passive was giving him like 1 billion AD, then that would be great to build a ton of attack speed to synergize with all that AD. But instead you're getting a moderate amount of AD and 1 billion attack speed, so better to build AD to make use of all the attack speed you're getting. Like, whatever you're getting a lot of, it's more synergist to build the opposite of it, you know? If your passive is already giving you a lot of attack speed, it makes 0 sense to keep on building attack speed, because attack speed doesn't synergize with attack speed. Any attack speed you build is equally effective regardless of how much attack speed you already have. It does not get any more effective the more of it that you stack. It does not scale with itself. But attack speed does scale with AD, and AD does scale with attack speed. Ow. Oh, there's a Kindred ult. Shit. Oh, I can kill Soraka, what the hell? Nice. Just randomly saw her with a mark on her and kill range HP. They probably could have killed me there if they really tried to, but then they would have just been my team. Oh. Cleaning them up after. If I was just doomed for them, probably. Alright, GG. I mean, easy game, what can I say? Literally a 1v2 lane, and we still came out with a lead. But, that was kind of a draft diff. Like I said, Aphelios was just really good there. GG. I would say probably not. Actually, you know what? Perhaps if we do fish check, it wouldn't actually be too bad so long as this Bard getting hooked. It's only a level 1 Senna as well. She'll out-trade me level 1, but I would actually out-DPS her, probably. No bomb plating on the Nautilus, great. Nice, finding some really good poke into the Senna. I probably should have gone Tramp in this lane, by the way, my bad. Fuck. It's not impossible we get early cheese by Echo, to be honest. Is he gonna ward? No, he's not. Okay, he's just following me. Whoops, I thought he was gonna place a ward instead. I already placed one there. Big trade there. Huge. Can't really do much to them with the turrets, so we'll back off, but I'm not looking for a cheater recall, certainly not after massively chunking Senna like that. Senna's biggest mistake so far, by the way, is just not doing a terribly good job of trading back onto me in the level 1. Just lost so much HP for free. And also she could have dodged that combo I did, but it was just a bit cheesier combo. She wouldn't realize I was throwing a skill shot at her. Still, she's healthy for now. She just had to chug her cookie for that. Her cookie, I mean her potion, she doesn't have cookies. Nice combo there. Okay, Bard is mid. Their team knows Bard is mid. Okay, now we also see Nautilus mid though. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Oh, she actually died to that. Holy shit. Couldn't see her HP, so I didn't realize. Nice. First blood, too. Yeah, she had Barrier as well, so she definitely didn't expect to die. Which is funny, because she was the one that had access to that information. I couldn't see her goddamn HP. Alright, beautiful start. Gonna be my BF sword too. Okay, I'm gonna take a somewhat goody recall here. The Nautilus should just walk into these bushes and cancel my base. Like, what are you helping her lost hit for? She can lost hit just fine by herself. And so I get away with a greedy recall. I could have been even greedier, but obviously I'm not trying to push my luck. I'm not trying to take the greediest possible recall. I'm trying to take whichever recall I think is smartest, which is balancing greed with, you know, what I would expect the enemies to actually do. Like, it's possible that when Nautilus walked up, he might have dropped a trinket in there. And that was as far as he was willing to go. Like, he's too lazy to check anything further. He was like, okay, not a recalling false in this brush. Oh, I guess he must just be basing under his turret then. As if there's nowhere else it could be basing. I don't know where Nautilus is. I'm gonna have to play really safe here and give up plus deaths for now. Although, actually, we got Mundo in the area. Maybe we can try and bait something. Okay, we see Nautilus now. Oh, hang on, this fight. This wave is frozen for now, so I can leave it there. Okay. Sadly they got the trick, but could be worse. Well, Nautilus was really low now. Okay, it's your fault. Probably gonna die here, we'll see. Yeah, okay, sad, my bad. Don't actually even know why I ran this setup, by the way. Fuck. Okay, unless we drag it out a little bit. Now, when the melees crash in here, they're not going to crash straight into the turret. Even if they somehow end up focusing my backline, which would be stupid, but they can very often do that. It'll still be fine. Okay, she wasted her main disengage. Okay. What the fuck? Didn't even need to ult. Obviously, with red-white, I've got strong all-ins. She needs to respect that. I'm not gonna bother with that rose, that would make me have to walk so far forwards. Not afraid of a gank, but I just want to get my recall over with. It's only a small rose anyway.
Executed.
What got you to switch to cookies boots? You used to do the skilling runes. So lately I've just had the habit of like, I just look at the enemy comp and I'm like, do they have like high threat? Do I want the HP from cookies or do I want the lower cooldowns on my summoners or do I want both? And often the enemy comps just have a lot of that, so I've been doing them, but honestly looking at this comp, I mean, I didn't really need that. I think this game I just did it out of habit. But I think it would have been a lot better to do skilling runes. Gotta run away. Nice. God, the sun is getting destroyed, man. What the hell? I think it's a good matchup for Aphelios, but damn, not this good. I need to be careful, actually. We did see Echo on the map somewhere, but I didn't actually see where. I just saw that his icon was lit up. But I'm afraid of just getting ganked right now. That could be a... Okay, not a TF fault, he's currently mid. Shit, wait, I was so close to getting that plating, actually. Now I want to get it. Potential dive here? Beautiful. Did this one do ult? No, okay. It just looked like he was healing there. Let's try and commit for this turret. There might be a TF gank here, is something to be concerned about. Okay, we see him for now. Oh yeah, we get this. Just need better helping, and thanks to the grubs, we actually get a very early first turret here. Beautiful. So I don't even need to sell the quickie. I can just do this. Alright, what do we do now? Rotate mid? This LeBlanc has 5 assists, by the way. Team player. Yeah, I would say we swap mid. LeBlanc can just so easily destroy that Senna if Senna tries to side lane bot. But now Senna's freezing, which is smart. For now. Ideally I need Bard protecting me if I'm gonna be farming mid though. Oh crap. Every minute's good left. Oh. Awkward. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Careful about overchasing there. We're outnumbered here. Yeah, this is silly. Very silly. Oh, hello. What the fuck? Okay. No! How did I swap? Oh, my bad. Ah, my bad. Don't know what went wrong there. Fuck. After I red queued, I was meant to swap to white. I flashed in so I could maintain my Trackrams, then swap to white. That probably should have called Nautilus considering I had 6 Trackrams. Probably should have flashed in even sooner, that's one thing. TW. Is it because I did the odd... Is it because I did the auto attack command which with red, which can't be cancelled, then I pressed W, and because my auto couldn't be cancelled, my swap just didn't go through? I don't think that's how that works though. I think W is one of the few things that can cancel your auto. Same with recall. I think W and recall are the only things that can cancel your red auto, but let me check. Yeah, I cancelled it. Yeah, so I got screwed there. Oh well. Unlucky. Oh god. Feels plating for me. Def has no mana for now. Ah, this time auto just didn't go through. I think it didn't have the range. Oh well. Okay, well he definitely needs to base now. Echo's dead, Cho'Gath is dead. I could still get ganked by the bot lane. Okay, we see Nautilus and Senna's mid. Oh, shit. My bad. Thought she was greeting because she stepped up. Like, she stepped up but didn't actually go for the last hit, so she just tanked the white shot for free. Which is very illogical. And therefore I did not accurately predict her actions. Okay, I want base and get Infinity Edge. Ideally I just shove in a wave before I base. I've got no help from my team right now though, which is awkward. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard for me to communicate. Guys, I need my base. Can you guys protect me while I get this base? Okay, we'll back off. Seems like I'm fine. And I definitely want to get this ASAP because the Drake is spawning in a minute. I can't just be sitting on this gold forever. There we go. Can wait for another longsword, I think. 1 longsword for 3rd item Lord Dominic's, the crit cloak for Collector, which I should be fine to do, right? Shouldn't need Lord Dominic's 2nd item, but I can always pivot to that if I decide they have a lot of armor. I'll try and follow up here. It might just be screwed, but we'll see. Wait, shit, there's a T-Volt. I'm just gonna push mid then, fuck it. If I keep over chasing there, I might just end up getting ulted by TF. Should be able to get this turret. Hey, I got her! Not too bad. Could be worse. I'm not sure if I even needed my barrier to kill her actually, but oh well. Hopefully Bard doesn't die, because that would be random as fuck. I clearly did not need his help there. Like, obviously I was gonna die, but he couldn't stop that. Yeah, that sucks. What about my barrier though? Did I need that? Just didn't want to risk dying before I could finish her. Yeah, I think I did need it. I don't know. It might have worked out perfectly, but that would be hindsight anyway. I think it's smart that I used it. Yeah, I'll keep on building Collector here. Bit awkward that I didn't base on enough for it though. Still, I got the turret. That was a fine death. It's just lame that Bard died with me. That was completely unneeded. Oof, gotta juke that. This is a risky Drake, by the way. Oh god, that guy's so tanky. Fuck. I'm probably dead, we'll see. Fuck's sake. God damn it. Did Bard have to flash away? Like, he basically made it so the only person TF could actually go for is me. Which I don't feel is smart. I feel like Bard should be willing to give his life for me there. Especially because then I can try and fight back. As a team we can try and fight back. If they just stun me, well, I'm fucked, as you saw. God, this is way too many deaths in a row without getting any fucking gold, man. It's probably not worth selling longsword for pickaxe though, because I should expect to get this very soon, but I mean, that's been my expectation every single fucking time that I just walk into lane and die. Alright, I might want to swap to the regular cycle from here if I can. No biggie if I can't. We'll just start spamming as much purple as we can. Just their comp is very melee focused, so... Okay, at least we got another Drake out of that. It was a risky Drake though. This one does a little bit of a psycho. Mainly I'm just doing these raptors honestly because I want to get rid of the cycle. Otherwise I'd probably be ganking top. There we go. Yeah, ganking top would have been great actually. I didn't expect this fight to last for so long. But all good. I can already start this I think. Unless, is this fight gonna drag out longer than I should be joining my team? Nice. Nice, CC'd. This hook will be coming up though. Perfect, my W didn't go through. Alright, let's get this. Or, oh, okay, Atakan. Yeah, I guess it's more valuable. How much idea are we gonna get from getting Atakan, by the way? Just looking at the fact that it's gonna give us all the roses on the map. I've never actually paid attention to that, I'm curious. Got 205 AD right now. Further to level 2. Okay, I gained 7 AD. And about half a level. Yeah, it's definitely like a really hard objective to quantify. Also, I'm not sure, like, the roses keep on spawning and they just all go to us, so like, does this keep on increasing as the game goes on, or is this just the max of the spirit petals we can get from now? I'm not sure. Never seen you get Guardian Angel. Honestly, I was like forgetting to consider it in a lot of games where it would have been good. I did start building it a little bit more recently in games where I considered it smart, but even then, like I've only done it like twice. I think GA is usually better. Whoa, what the? Did he hex flash there? I think he did. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna push out another wave and then we're gonna help with the Herald. Oh, we are getting more Spirit Roses. Cool. Spirit Petals, whatever they're called. So 7 AD and half a level up is just the immediate benefit, and then it keeps on scaling up as the game goes on. Oh, thank you. Can pick up the red buff here. Do we need anti-heal this game? Wouldn't be awful. I mean, it helps against the Senna healing. I'll do Raptor since Garen is farming that. It would even help against the Echo ult as well. I've got passive, but I don't know how much that does when he's not just farming minions. I can try it. If you're not sure. It never hurts to experiment. I mean, you can lose a game because of experimenting, but I mean, what are the odds? In the long term, I think it's good to experiment, to be sure. Is Garen getting caught there? We don't really want to be fighting considering our mid laner was dead. Okay, it's fine. Still has flash if he needs it. Am I gonna get TF ulted? No, there he is. This show is fucking tanky, by the way. Ooh. Nice. How long am I rooted for, bro? Let's see the crazy long duration there. Alright, I can probably start this Drake, right? Actually, I mean, we don't have our jungler on. They do, but also I don't see their jungler anywhere. Okay, I see him. Should be fine, hopefully. Perfect. Now we'll push this. Oh, there's barely even anything to even grab here. Worth it for the Drake though. Oh, there is actually a turret I can push. Can I get it? Okay. Well, that's fine, I'm not gonna greed for those minions. Maybe I'll die to a TF ult or something. Hello, kitties. Do you think it's viable here? I missed the second half of that question. I would say probably not. Like, I would say if the TF especially is a problem, Scimitar makes a lot more sense. And also, it's just kind of weird to build an armor item against a comp with only one ADC, which does weak ADC damage as well. Our team makes a lot of very silly plays. Yeah, exactly, I mean, whole team is bot side, why is Bard in a position to get caught there? At least now TF doesn't have ult. Wait, did he ult? No wait, I think that was just a Nautilus hook, right? What? What the fuck? I tried to type there. Oh my god. Oh, that's a fucking horrendous time for this to happen. Okay. We stopped the Baron. If TF doesn't have ult, then it should be fine. Close. I think I will prioritize QSS here. I think me getting caught is pretty much their only win condition at the moment. For being such a big AoE ball, Aphelios ult is so damn easy to miss. You can get kind of unlucky with it, because like, it's got such a massive fucking width when it actually lands. So, like, you want to try and aim it in a place where that massive fucking ball is going to hit as many people as possible. But also, like, before it explodes, it's like, not super thin, but, like, more thin than you would expect for something that's creating such a massive ball. So, like, if you aim it at a massive fucking mass and then the two people in between just happen to dodge it, then you hit fucking nothing and it just looks really stupid. Can you let the hypercarry farm, please? Could potentially choose this. I have decent weapons for it. Not amazing, because I'm running out of white ammo, but... if they try and, like, overchase Garen here, that could be a Baron for us. I just don't know why Bard is with Garen. Like, I just said we just need to group and it's impossible to get caught, and my team is just, like, split across the entire map. This could be good. Oh crap. Oh shit. I got QSS. Fuck, okay, my bad, I wasn't paying fucking attention. I was focused on whether I could go Nautilus or not. Okay, this Cho'Gath is a tank, so I might want to go Zeal at him here. It's not going AP. Nice. Yeah, I'll do it.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay, GG. Interesting. It's crazy we just get free vision of that brush because of the minions. And not, sorry, not the minions, the turret's just perma hitting us. Probably gonna put some early points in Q this lane actually, just because extra AD velocity on the turret, which we are going to be getting perma shoved, would be quite nice, especially if my support messes up on my last hits like that and they can't do anything about it. Yeah, okay, we're massively behind thanks to Soraka, partially anyway. Shouldn't be force yes down right now, but I am. It is what it is. Gonna have to place a ward in there just for when Hammer pressures from there. Also, I need to know if there's gonna be turrets in there to know whether I can like afford to walk near it or not. Okay, we're still only 4 CS down, so the CS lead has not actually become bigger for them, which is good. Whenever we can, we would like to clear these hammer turrets so he's not pushing faster than we can let him, you know? If we can slow down the pushing so we can actually loss hit more comfortably under turret, that's nice. We're getting a lot of extra gold from the hammer thrust too here. Oh. Meant to get the last hit, but I will. Overall, we just need to ignore the wave and just rotate to this fight. See what happens. I'm gonna place a ward there. I think it's useful to have vision there. And the almost root the Kaisa. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Whoa, they're going a bit too deep for me. Alright, I need to return into the lane. This wave is probably doomed, but I need to try and catch the next one and crush it. Probably. Okay, nice. Okay, well, looks like they're fine though, right? Jesus, I'm just gonna ignore it and push this wave. There's a risk that I'm like potentially able to impact the fight and I'm choosing not to by rotating, but just nothing is guaranteed except that I lose so much farm if I try and follow up. Fuck. Ah, I missed so much CS, but at least it's crashed now. And I've got a BF sword actually as well. So, gonna be further behind than I could be, but at least I'm still strong. Jordan with the knees, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub. Very nice of you. Damn it. No attack speed. So she did die with barrier up earlier. And flash, I think. I was assuming she must have burnt it while I wasn't watching the fight. I was wondering why she didn't just flash away from the Silas there, or like from my combo either. Looks like she was just trying to like play to her limits, but then like just didn't react fast enough when it actually came down to needing to use a summoner. Or couldn't identify when it was needed. Okay, well lane-wise, we are off to a tremendous start. Bit lucky for us though, I mean, we were just like chilling, just AFK farming on bot lane, nothing really going on. Then a random skirmish on the river happened, we just happened to win that. I mean, I did good in that skirmish, but it was just set up very nicely for me. That easily could have been just a free loss in that river fight, and then I would be losing lane. This is not super up to me. Obviously, I mean, this fight that I just won was... It was decent, but I did already have an item lead from that river fight as well. Can't fully take credit for that. Okay, the enemy bot lane are roaming mid. Let's try and crush this wave as fast as we can. It might be too late now. Let's go place a ward. We'll see if they're returning into lane. Maybe we can zone them out of the lane as well. It's awkward how this just barely didn't crash. That's how important it was that Soraka needed to be helping me as well, so at least these 3 casters would have crashed. So now they're just needlessly alive. 3 minions could die now, but this should be fine, right? Via's 6. Well, if she's 6. The question is, does she have ult? Fuck. Maybe I should have aimed it at somebody more hittable? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. A lot worse. I guess Vi didn't actually have ult. Yeah, I probably should have aimed that ult at somebody who actually needs to like commit to the fight. Like Vi, for example, if she flashes out, she can no longer fight anymore. Heimer can like flash out and still contribute with his abilities, with his autos. Huge. Now she can't lane. Now she needs to base. These minions are just moving when I had the perfect lineup to wave clear perfectly, man. Fuck. Ow. God, he freezes for so long even while I'm actively preventing it. There we go. Yeah, that wasted a lot of my time, unfortunately, but... Now if he's smart, he's gonna cancel my base again. What is he gonna do? Kai'Sa could potentially cancel me with a W as well, then I might be in trouble because she has ult. Looks like we're fine. Can I get this cannon though? That's the question. Oh yes, I just barely got it. Lost some melees though, and I almost lost the cannon. That's what Timer can achieve by just being annoying. Where most supports, especially in lower elos, would do absolutely nothing. That guy just forces me to have to go clear his 2 turrets before I can finally recall. And most of the time it would have cost me a cannon. 90 gold lead for his ADC, just like that. Alright, now Kai'Sa can't lane again. Whoa. Do what I can. She's got too much shielding, she buried and also ulted. Okay, that sucks. We got our whole team in the river. How did Vi just sneak past them and 2v1 me? Oh, because they were fighting there. Okay. Alright, my bad. I should have placed a ward, I didn't have vision. Guess Hallis is TPing bots, I'm just gonna go mid for now. Potentially we can gank this guy. Oh my god, okay, nice. My priority there honestly was just picking up that cannon. Okay, there we go, and now we go bot. Even if he's still staying bot for that wave, it doesn't matter. It just means, like, I would have missed out on, like, at least the first 3 melees anyway, so I would have only got 3 casters. I don't care. It still means I'm going bot. And this might be more efficient as well in the long run, that he takes those. This freeze sucks, though. That's the only crappy thing about this. Just in the sense that I don't want to be pushed up if I don't have to be. Especially while I'm 1v2, temporarily. Nice. Okay, it's pretty unlikely I feel like that Kai'Sa would base here, but just in case. Just in case I want to push. If she's recalling it, I want to give her a free one. We don't have a super amount of vision though right now. Okay, we at least see TF, but still possible we can get ganked by Vi. We're not super good at pushing under turret anyway, so like the risk to reward ratio of actually pushing them under turret and continuing to try and pressure them under the turret when we can't achieve much by pressuring is just way off. There's too much risk, so little reward. Only a psychopath plays like that. Instead though, we can just freeze this. Force them to have to... Oh, whoa. Dude, what is this minion block? I don't have cleanse. Oh my god. Jesus. Thankfully I was able to maintain my checkums the whole time. That was so many fucking checkums, I didn't quite see how much, but... Maybe I could have played it a little better, I don't know. I felt, how low I was just like 1 CC away from just dying for free, so I wanted to play it safe, but maybe that was the wrong call. Can we do the Drakus too? Oh wow, he's pretty much soloed it already. What the hell? How strong is this guy? Somewhat strong. Maybe I should have tried to make it clearer to him that he was getting TP'd on, but it looks like he's fine. Alright, let's try on base. Do we need anti-heal? Nope. So we can go Nuke River. For the Infinity Edge rush though? Well, so the way this worked out for me, I didn't even like have the have to deal with one like first item spike Infinity Edge as it is, like just like when you only have one item and no further components, Infinity Edge is at its weakest, but the more components you add and the more items you add, the stronger Infinity Edge gets, right? So I don't have to deal with the weak period of 25% crit Infinity Edge. I'm already 45% crit Infinity Edge. Infinity Edge is already like scaled decently. And this is like the moment I purchased it, it had already scaled because of how my base worked out, right? So this is what I'm doing on Aphelios right now. Is I build Infinity Edge components and I just don't really upgrade it until I feel like I've already got enough components to get it to either already worth or at least close to worth. Right, so what I generally do is like Infinity Edge, sorry, like BF Sword, Pickaxe, maybe a Serrated Dirk. If I can't do Serrated Dirk because I know I need Lord Dominic second, then I might do just double Longsword, just anything to delay Infinity Edge until like we're getting to a part of the game where we have enough components that it's actually going to be quite strong. Because it scales with further items, even if those items are just small components, much better than Collector does. And I want to scale, I want to get my best possible scaling items ideally, because that's how you carry optimally, I feel like, as an ADC. Going for the best scaling items, not for the strongest early power spikes, because you're not going to carry early game as ADC anyway. Let's see what we can do here, though. Ooh, I almost had him, fuck. Alright, Salas, could you go bot? Perfect. God, if I'd actually ulted him, he would have died. Oh, crap. Oh my god. She should be dead, right? Oh, I just didn't crit this time. No way! How did she live, man? Fuck. I knew Vi would die like immediately, so I just switched focus directly to the Kaisa and thought she would die off of that. Did she bury her? Oh yeah, she did. Okay. Damn, that was still so close though, and it needed her to not get crit out of 2 autos. She was statistically likely to crit out of 2 autos, I'm just saying. That was just straight up unlucky. Even with me not accounting for barrier, it still should have at least been a double, even if I was also gonna die out of a turret. Ooh. But you see, just Collector would kill everyone. No, what you're not accounting... Like, if they ended up that low, even though I went Collector over an Infinity Edge, then yes, of course Collector would have finished them. What you're not accounting for is that because I went Infinity Edge, I was doing like 450 damage on my crits. If I went Collector, I would have been doing like 380 damage on my crits. They would not have been that low. That's the part that everybody fails to account for when comparing Collector to Infinity Edge. They see everybody getting low and they're like, oh my god, like Collector would have just killed them all. I need to keep on not doing Collector. But like, they just wouldn't be that low if you went Collector. It just doesn't do as much damage. Alright, I can base straight for Lord Dominic's here. I'm I'm joking? Okay, fair enough. Point still stands though. Because some people do think that way. Oh my god. Oh! Wow, that was so close. Now maybe Lee Sin cleans up? 1v1 I would probably take off Vi with these weapons. I might get ganked here though since TF is around. Just gonna already hold red, white and get rid of purple. I'm not trying to set up a combo here, I just want to already have red, white in case I get engaged on by TFI. Wait, did Lee Sin not end up cleaning up those guys? Damn. That looked like it should have been free. Whiskers, thanks so much for the prime sub, I appreciate that. Am I gonna be too late for this fight? I think so. I'm gonna keep on pushing. I've got red-white, so like I've got the best turret killing weapons right now. Honestly, probably didn't even need to use red Q. That's like 300 gold from that turret. Let's see if I can squeeze anything more from this push. They're already recalling. I think I get this turret as well. Maybe I die for this, but whatever. Okay, that's 400 gold from that turret. 300-ish from this one. Maybe it's 275, I can't remember exactly, but... yeah, just a lot of gold earned from me here. My team thankfully just limited it to Soraka dying and nothing else. So the team has to waste a lot of time recalling just to still not even manage to defend that. Definitely, because I had such good turret pushing weapons, the best thing I can do is keep on pushing. Even without the best turret pushing weapons, potentially it could still be smart to keep on pushing, but I think these weapons made it a no-brainer. Why would I want to risk like coin flipping trying to join a fight where I don't know if we win, I don't know if I get there in time, I don't know if the fight is going to continue when I arrive, whereas it's just me pushing those turrets. It's very free. Oh my god, these Soraka ults are fucking nuts, by the way, on their timings. Nice one. Do I even bother continuing here, or what? Maybe I can kill Heimer, though. Oh, he probably had vision. Never mind then. Ooh, yeah, attack on his bot side. I'll shove a wave and recall. Or do I just... honestly, fuck it. I'm already so far away. I'm just gonna continue pushing. Sadly, I'm running out of these optimal turret pushing weapons, but this is also like an insanely valuable turret to be able to pick up. So even if I only pick up this one, which I think is almost guaranteed, that's 700 gold to me. It's not that I think it's more worth than Otacon, but like I'm already here. Okay. So for now, are they just trying to gank me or what? I'll switch to this in case I need the 1v1 Kai'Sa here. She doesn't have ult though. Alright, I think they're maybe just collapsing on me, so I'm just gonna run all the way to my turret and we'll see if I happen to die or not. Okay, they're no longer running after me. Again though, like, what are the odds I actually get to this fight? Maybe I just keep on pushing. Nothing else to get free farm, but... because it's such a low reward though, I'm just gonna recall here. Even though it's fairly unlikely I can actually do anything there, I'm just measuring up like potential like risk to reward. Well, the reward for staying at this point is just no longer gonna be great. So let's start rotating, even though there's a great risk that I'm just wasting my time, that I'm not gonna get to this fight in time. Because the alternative is I'm just not really rewarded at all anyway. Potentially. Okay. Okay, nice, my team won. And yeah, like I said, I ended up getting here, like, maybe I can kill steal this horn, but I didn't actually get here in time to impact this fight. Every time you choose to go rotate to join a fight, when you're already far away as opposed to continuing to push, you're taking that risk that potentially you're achieving fucking nothing with all of that time investment. All of the time that you could have spent farming 1 or 2 extra waves, potentially getting another turret, stealing enemy camps. You gotta like try and weigh up what is the potential reward that I'm getting, what is the potential risk, what is the risk that happens if like my team gets absolutely stomped this fight. Is this like a soul Drake that I'm contesting, or is it just a minor objective like second Drake or an Otacon? That sort of thing. Most people will just blindly rotate to every single fight because they're so afraid of their team fighting without them. Yeah, I can't really go for that red. Alright, Drake is spawning very soon. Ideally, we should be getting mid-prio. I want my team around for that. I might get caught out here with how alone I am. Lee Sin should be popping towards me, for example. At least I've got Soraka with me, but... I've got both summoners up. Gonna try and get rid of purple. Oh my god, my CSing was a bit unlucky there. Okay. I could potentially get mid-pro before we start the streak again. Or okay, Salas is gonna go for that, so I'm not gonna waste time helping him push a wave. Even if I would have preferred it to be in my pocket. It's just much more efficient to leave one person priming that. Hang on. Wait. Huge. Jesus Christ, I got a triple just from that Inferno ult. Oh my god. Yeah, I could tell that I saw that they were clumped up, and I could see that I was about to get fucking ulted by Ornn, and by the time I was like not knocked up anymore, maybe the opportunity would have been wasted, so I would fucking rush to get that Inferno ult on them.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
What a tremendous ending to the game. GG. I mean, that's something we can do. Like, that triple kill only happens not only because I hit a 3-man Inferno ult, but also just because I had enough items where 3-man Inferno ult just fucking kills them all, right? That's the importance of, like, being efficient and not just, like, rotating to every random ass fight, but actually, you know, keeping your own income in consideration as well and trying to prioritize what is actually going to be the most efficient move overall. I'm not just blindly moving to every single fight. When there was great rewards to be earned from pushing, I just pushed. And that's why I had 3 items at that stage, and that's why I got that triple kill. Nope. My bad. I'll pop barrier here. Overcommitted on poking there. I kind of like didn't notice how the wave was just dying. Gonna have to flash that. Okay, flash for flash could be worse. It was a good play from Thresh overall, though. Even like just forcing flash for flash there is good. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, my bad. Disrespected that. But this might not be a terrible fight, though. Do we have heal? We do. I would still lose, though, so I have to back off. We do have sustain, though, I suppose. I can stay. If I can avoid as much silver poke as I can here, that would be great. Unfortunately, disrespected the range on it the first time, then Nami gave me one. Yeah, I need to try and avoid all poke here. Bit hard against Silver W, especially because trying to avoid her W can just zone me from my farm. But we'll see. Nope! Wasn't ready. Oh my god. Somehow I'm only 4 CS behind. Alright, Thresh could just be sitting in these brushes, as long as they don't just start instantly crashing this. Oh, he's roaming. Okay, let's stay then. That was fairly unexpected, but... props to him. Whoa. I almost had her. Fuck. What happened to this wave? Why is it all the way over here? Damn it, I was literally predicting a flash as well. And I did predict it, it's just that she still had time to dodge because she flashed so far away. Oh well. Could get ganked now, never mind, we've seen up here in mid, we're not getting ganked. Thresh can show up, but that's fine. Perfect.
An enemy has been slain.
And with 800 gold, we can get a call as well as a longsword if we want here. I think I'll do that. I think their comp overall should be fine to build Collector second into. So I can end up upgrading this longsword to a Sworded Dirk as well. What's the best Aphelios skin in your opinion? I don't know. I don't think like any of them are really amazing. I think the splash art of Spirit Blossom looks nice. I don't really like it in game though. Too much. Just looks really bulky. Yeah, where's Thresh? Okay, there he is. He's probably gonna try and Hex Flash again. At this point we have to be less afraid though. I haven't gotten massively chunked from a level 1 again. I got better components than Sivir. But Thresh is still more better suited to all-ins than Nami is. Trying to poke her with flames like she tries to poke me with her W. Okay, I want to place a ward. I think, yeah, there's definitely a jungler around, but so is our jungler. 3-man root, can we try and fight this, please? That feels very disappointing. I don't know how we didn't just fight them and kill them there. We had a huge... Like, even if I didn't 3-man root, I think that was a bad fight for them to take. With a 3-man root, it was a no-brainer. And if they... Ooh. Fuck, hang on. I potentially win this though. I'm gonna bury her. Got him. Fuck, I'm actually dead to minis here, aren't I? No! Too much getting blocked there. Oh well. Leia's out of mana, so she can't join. Okay, I can wait for BF sword. At least the wave state is fine for me. Cannon ends up dying, oh well. I should have lost hit that before I died, by the way. It was loss hittable. Oh wow, it already crashed? Oh, fucking Malzahar. And because Talia had no mana, she couldn't crash this too fast. Sivir doesn't actually end up losing out on much. Yeah, this actually ends up being fine for them. Fuck. Gonna ignore the CS, this fight is more important. Ooh. That was just not good though. Nothing I can do there. What the hell? How do we FF this? We're literally winning. He is literally even. Yeah, Sivir, not great into Velos and also just really sucks into Nami too. Got her. Perfect. Fuck it, let's try it. Oh wait, it didn't reach. Alright, my bad. I'm completely... I was gonna run out of check-ins anyway, I wouldn't have killed him, to be honest, that wasn't smart. I forgot how little time I had with the check-ins left. Oh well. Actually, I think I'll shove another wave. Maybe even actually get another plating. Yeah, nice. Okay, and if I'm basically gonna kind of wave here, then this is the perfect base timing, so that's great. I'll also just get Berserkers here for the sake of having some mobility. Nice, this was smart of her, nice try. I actually backed off into this brush to respect the fact that she could do that. But if she wasn't smart enough to do that, I wouldn't even have to do that, so... It's a good habit of hers. And because, obviously because her key range is so high, she didn't even have to give up farm for that. It's just a no-brainer that she should try it. Oh my god. Leaving that to her. I still got it. Alright, we don't know where Thresh is. I don't know where the enemy jungler is either. I want some vision is the biggest priority here. Okay, we see Thresh. Does Nami not have wards? She does. Okay, so I just need to wait for her to ward. More wards, please. More wards. I don't want to play aggressive until I know where well, at least until I can see that Nefiri isn't ganking us from, like, here. Okay, I'm gonna have to go place one myself. Presumably Thresh isn't setting up a gank if he's just walking in that direction, so... Nice. Perfect. So long as the Fury isn't here... Oh god, she is. Damn it, okay. Well, at least I traded 1 for 1. Guess unlucky timing for us. There wasn't any sign of Nefiri being around previously as far as I could tell. They weren't playing like they had a jungler, they were just losing trades. I probably just wasted my flash though, I don't think I needed to flash. Like, it's even if Nefiri didn't flash after me, I'm pretty sure I just can't get peeled there. She'll eventually catch me up. Ooh, need to get rid of green. Lost a lot of HP from that, but we have so much more sustain. That's a good trade still. Especially, like, even without the Nami W, just... Oh, ow. Me having so much sustain from Red and Cole and... Sora Blythe. I'm gonna assume Nefiri, yep, is around. Nice juke from Nami. Thresh would just never be approaching from the river that aggressively unless he had help. He plays well. Might be a smurf even. Did he flash? I assume he must have. Unless it was a blast cone. What is... Bro, what? Go to your own lane, bro. Do I just go top or what? It's fucking stupid. Okay, well, thankfully the enemies were dumb enough to just fight even though we had them outnumbered. Our top laner is literally trolling by abandoning his lane, and instead of, like, just playing safe, they just try to take the fight. Interesting. She really needs to just recall, because at this point there's nobody to even fight anymore. We don't need this numbers advantage, we're just being inefficient. Having the every, like, gold and XP just being split 3 ways, when she could be getting solo farm. Solo XP. She just went to her own damn lane. This is horrible macro. If this Jack's got this turret, by the way, that's literally 1,000 gold for him in turrets alone, just from staying in lane while Riven abandoned her lane. I think I'll stay for another wave. Maybe I even get to choose Sivir, this fairly unlikely. Guess I'm gonna have to go top then, because she is trolling. Ideally I should have Nami with me, I definitely can't 1v1 him. Yeah, sad, she needed to already be with me. Whoa. Jesus. Damn, I almost had him with the blue flames, he just barely was out of range for the second hit that would have finished him. Oh well. I didn't even have a shutdown or anything, because he's like not even fed. Like it just doesn't make sense why Riven abandoned her lane. Alright, well if I'm gonna have to deal with Jax, I'm gonna switch cycles ASAP. Vision should be our priority. It's illegal for Nami to be sitting on 4 trinkets and not doing anything about it. Not trinkets, just wards. Could look to base now. Potentially. We're getting abandoned by J4 here. We are, but it's fine. They're not collapsing with anybody more than Thresh, it seems. What do you think about Conqueror and Aphelios? It's viable for sure if they have a tanky support, and also, especially like if they have a tanky tanky comp even aside from their support. Oh, he's gonna get another turret, I can't possibly match this in time. I can see that Nami is just not gonna help, and like I said, I can't 1v1 him. I can't even survive against him alone with a turret, honestly, so... We're just gonna have to join the fight, is what it is. I think generally though, since... Hang on. Oh my god. Okay, green kinda sucks into the Fury. Yeah, the best adaptation I think me and Nami can make is literally just group on whichever sideline Jax is pushing. I think trying to prom a fight and ignoring all the Jax split push is horrible. We're not guaranteed to even win those fights. Whereas the turrets that Jax gets when he's pushing alone, they are guaranteed. He can't fuck up pushing a 1v0 lane. Either Talia needs to realize like if Riven is trolling, then the next best thing is to have her matching. But if Talia doesn't realize that, it literally needs to be me and Nami. And at this point, there's nobody in this lane. I don't know where Jax is gonna go next, so for now, we'll continue pushing. Because I'm telling you, it's just not viable to let Jax just end the game or like get a billion gold from turrets. Whoa. Oh, come on. Oh, thank god. Fucking minion block almost cost me that kill. Thank god she died to red. Alright, I'm gonna base on Collector. People need to deal with that. Can't just ignore Jax. Oh, they have such an objective lead just because of people ignoring Jax, man. Like, if these guys weren't helping me and Nami in that fight, then what else are they doing then? How can they also not be defending us, but also not even defending the turrets either? It feels like I'm just playing without a team. Like, only one person is trolling, Riven is trolling, but I have 2 other team members who I still can't tell what impact they're having over the game. Even though they're not trolling. I think the game just ends here, right? I can't defend against this. Yeah, everybody's just trolling, I guess. Like, Talia's just AFK. I played great this game, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I played great, but not a single thing I could have done. Nobody was willing to defend anything. Fucking hell. Whatever, GG. I could have potentially done Conqueror in this game, by the way. I just noticed their comp is actually fairly tanky overall, even aside from the tank support. I decided to give up the free poke onto Leona from 1 auto. Instead take the last hit. What do you know, I still missed the last hit because I took too long to decide to do it. Can we actually dive here? I am so low. Oh, there's a goddamn minion there that I didn't notice. I have to try and engage onto Sivir here. Ooh. Oh, was that an auto? Yeah, it must have been. Alright, my bad. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know what the reasoning was. How could we possibly dive a Leona? She's so tanky. All the poke was onto Sivir, and yet we engaged onto Leona. I don't know. I think I should have tried to spam ping them back. Like, this just didn't really make sense. There are a lot of bot lanes this would have worked against, but not fucking Leona. If the Sivir was at least like 20% HP and we engage onto Sivir, fair enough. We can probably pull that off, but Sivir wasn't that low and we didn't even engage on her. Like, what is the thought process there? Do you think Leona just gets one shot? Of course she doesn't. Oh well, we move on. Ooh, fuck. Well, this is awkward. I could have needed 2 autos just to not even kill that minion, just throw off my tempo for all of those lost hits. Fuck me. Okay, Leona's roaming. Sadly, I mean, we're definitely not in a position to dive Sivir now, but... At least probably not. We could try, we could just go and flip it. Oh, so Braum died with exhaust up? That feels wrong. Nah. Just can't dive her. What we can do is try and poke her. Okay. That's something. Let's go place a ward now. Leona's still mid. Jesus. Would be great for Braum to either match the roam or... I don't know, at least like walk super far forwards and zone Sivir. Because right now he's getting massively out-impacted by Leona. But we're also in a lane, like I said, we can't dive the Sivir, right? So what can we do? Not much. So matching the roam would be, I think, the best option. Okay, now Leona just enters the lane on no HP at all, though. This might be bad for them. They might as well just recall. Like, Sivir's fine. Like I said, we can't punish this. Sivir's fine. Sivir's fine. Leave Sivir alone. Go recall. Get your HP back. We can't punish the Sivir. You have all the time in the world to recall. Her being in lane suddenly on low HP is just so unneeded. A needless risk. Trying to hold on to this like last bit of red ammo as long as I can, in case I can set up a combo with it, especially because it synergizes so well with Braum, but probably gonna have to let go of that soon. So, okay, at least wants to do Drake. I'm gonna start shoving this wave. Oh, damn it. Could tell that fucked up. I should have prioritized the cannon more there. Okay, soon I'll want the base because I'll have enough for BF sword. Also, we can probably do Yuntal in this line. Ooh, do we want to help here? I think we do. Perfect. Okay, at this point, I already know I'm giving up this wave, right? I'm not gonna get there in time, so I might as well start basing. Unfortunately, this whole thing just gives their bot lane a lot of room to breathe. They were both like half HP, and instead of ending up being punished for it, they just end up getting to shove a wave in base and just reset, and now they're gonna enter lane full HP, so that bad situation they were in, they now escaped it. But overall, probably, I mean, this is just a better move, just to make sure nobody on my team died over there. Because potentially, even if they didn't get bailed out this way, they might just get bailed out some other way, you know, all it takes is a Zyra gank to push us out of the lane and they get bailed out just like that. It's a shame that we didn't get to do anything with our HP lead, but it's not the end of the world. I can't be too greedy trying to maintain that scenario I was in. That was so nice for me and so bad for them. Oop, hang on. Another fight. I should join that again. Shonomer never ulted the last time, by the way, so I'm assuming it's up this time. Okay, he's ulting. We'll leave the wave frozen there. That's another good way to punish them for this roam, even if it, yeah, sadly goes bad for us. At the very least, then, because we've frozen this, they're gonna lose a lot of farm. And by frozen it, I mean, I just mean that I didn't kill these casters, I let them live. Could have tried to wipe them out instantly with blue, right? But instead, yeah, they lost out on a whole wave for this. Sadly, Sivir got a kill, so she doesn't fall behind in gold. But it does, like, at least partially make up for the kill that she had, the fact that she lost a whole wave. She also long-term loses a lot of XP. Ooh, I'm gonna flash away. Oh, I'm actually gonna die here. I gotta say, I didn't realize I was actually 1v2. I've nearly... Oh, I got a cookie. No, dude, I was so fucking close to having... Oh, not even red ult. Oh, right. I'm actually really slow on my cycle here. Never mind. I should have just purple ulted then. Alright, my bad. I thought that if I could just survive long enough for my purple Q to come up, I could just immediately red ult afterwards, but I've actually got white, which wouldn't have helped if I'm that low. Yeah, my bad. Just straight up wasn't paying attention to the Brahm's whereabouts. It looks like they noticed that Braum was actually roaming. I didn't realize. That was a really good punish from Leona, by the way. Like, even if I knew Braum was roaming, I wouldn't have expected her to go that hard, but I might have realized, at least by the time that, she flashed for her E, I might have realized, oh, like, they clearly know that Braum is roaming and they want to punish it hard, so I would probably just flash away before getting hit by Leona E. Okay, Leona died in a roam. We should actually be able to just dive Sivir now. Actually, fuck, it's too late. I fucked up using this much purple ammo. I could have done a really nice combo. We need to dive. We need to dive. I'm trying to make it as clear as possible through pings. Unfortunately, if she respects the dive, then we can't dive, but at least we can zone her from this wave. Okay. Leona's gonna be around, I know. Okay. Wasn't even a good trade, sadly, since it was just a 1v1, me running into their wave. Whoa. Sadly he's gonna die. I have no boots, so I might also be dead here. I'm not gonna bother using ult or anything, I'm just dead. Yeah, okay, sad. I knew obviously that we were potentially risking Leona walking up. I was fine with that, Leona couldn't really reach us anyway. It's the fact that Zyra also happened to be around that cost us the whole thing. Otherwise, both me and Braum would have been fine. I lost the trade, but at least I would have just massively zoned Sivir. Would have been fine. And obviously, that wasn't the goal. It was fine, but it wasn't the goal. I wouldn't have taken such a huge risk just to shove Sivir off of farm. The whole point was I was hoping she would get greedy and run in and die. But sadly that was not the case, and their jungler also happened to be around. Oh yeah, I happened to get the Gromp. Awesome. I probably shouldn't need my help. Ooh, but I'm also just alone in lane right now. Don't know when Sivir gets back, but fuck it. Let's try and help here. If I can just get one auto on this, perfect. I gain 0.35% lifesteal for that. Either way, like if I wasn't gonna push a like help with the Jake, I was just gonna push this lane. I have cleanse up now, but I don't want to be 1v2. Like even from this behind, I am confident we would win a fight. A proper fight. And obviously, like getting a kill on the 5-0 Sivir would be a very nice way to make a comeback, but if I can't fight her because I'm always 1v2, that certainly won't ever happen. They might just try and dive me here, I think they will. Ah, fuck. I shouldn't have done that either, actually, my bad. Fucking hell, Jesus. Alright, that was huge. Yeah, like I said, like we are, even with the Sivir's lead, I swear to god, 2v2 this matchup would be so easy still, because Braum counters Leona and I counter Sivir. And I still, even if we were like really behind, I still had my full item. She had more components than me, but they weren't like super huge components. The item lead wasn't even in that dire a scenario. So I think we should have been playing for the lane there. Thankfully though, it still worked out even though Braum had abandoned me. That was a very clean cleanse from me, by the way. Actually, like, frame perfect. Well, this sucks. I'm not gonna be there in time. Or am I? Fuck, it didn't reach. Maybe I should have flashed on her, actually, my bad. Whoa! Sivir, did she not notice or what? I guess she didn't notice. Ah. Can't really invest flash the Tranquil Leona there, as nice as it would be. Alright, I would say Sivir's lead is pretty much thrown at this point. She still has a lead for now, like a very small one, but not nearly as big a lead as she really should have had in this lane. Okay, that guy's scary. Okay, I thought it would use W, that's why I turned to face him. And auto him. But why does the Braum... Why is he still abandoning me? Like, I have to leave this turret. When we were, like, really behind, even though I knew as a high-elo player, and especially as a high-elo Aphelios main, I knew the match was still good, but I could understand, even if it annoyed me, why Braum would abandon the lane and think that it was doomed. But now that I am literally, like, almost as strong as the Sivir, why on earth would he still abandon me and try and, like, not make any attempt to make sure that I can skill the late game as a hyper carry? Just let them dive me over and over. I can't defend that. Trinimir would dive me. I am abandoned by my support, man. It is what it is. I'm not gonna try and defend that. Instead, I can at least match one turret. Great. And it's a mid lane turret as well, so that's actually even more worth than the turret Trinimir just farmed. What cycle do I want this game? I think, Red-blue would be fine. Late game full build, Fel or Twitch is stronger, no white-red combo. Like, so it's kind of one of those complicated scenarios where Aphelios is the stronger late game carry, but Twitch still maintains a factor that makes him strong against Aphelios. So Twitch is like a good way of neutralizing the Aphelios late game, which is stronger than Twitch's late game, right? Can't really help there, can I? Oh crap. Okay, he's trying to dive. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. I did not realize there was a puppy behind us as well. What the hell? I did not think I needed to be afraid from that Trinimir dive. Fuck's sake. Yeah, this has just been a very long game of getting dived and not having enough, like, adequate protection from it. Support either dead or roaming every time. Didn't even quite catch which cycle I ended up going with, by the way. Regular cycle, okay. At this point, Sivir is obviously going to be quite a bit stronger than me. She can probably already base for Infinity Edge. Whoa, what the... Wow. Would not have thought he was here. That's lucky for me that he chose to reveal himself exactly as I was about to reveal myself. If I had just shown up a second sooner, or if he had shown up a second later, that would have been the luckiest timing in the world for him. So that is the luckiest timing in the world for me. Well, if we know that he's top, I just cannot keep on pushing. I'm gonna have to rotate to another lane. It's not because there's a fight going on. I wouldn't. This is one of those scenarios where I would say, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna reach there in time, so I'll keep on pushing. But, like, I literally cannot keep on pushing, right? It's unsafe, so the only thing I can do is try and join the fight and see what happens. Which is a free kill. Okay, that's a pretty good outcome. Where did Trinimir go? I guess he based? Yeah, he based and ran bot. Can anybody defend against that? I mean, Xerath can't match Trinimir, even though he's the mid laner as well, because obviously, like, Trinimir is not, you know, super easy to deal with as mages. What the hell is she doing? Fuck, you're kidding me! Okay, at least she died. Fuck. Oh, man. Okay. Did we get somebody killing Poppy? That was a huge... Like, already, I can already tell this is massively, like, terribly played by Elise. Do you know what she did wrong? She used up her Q. The main bulk of her burst does its execute damage. It does more damage to low HP targets. She wasted the main tool she had to kill Poppy on Poppy's shield. Wait for the Poppy shield to time out, then Q. What is the point of wasting your main form of damage onto a shield that is about to expire anyway? She still got the kill anyway, props to her, well done. But that did not even have to be remotely so close. Nor did, like, it just minimized her chances of even being able to pick up the kill, right? If Poppy just tried to run away, she would have had much more chances of surviving since at least wasted that. Don't want to abandon the mid wave. We don't. But I'm also like way too late shoving it compared to Sivir, so now Sivir gets to rotate to this fight sooner than me. But this basically comes down to the fact that my team just started this way before we were ready, so they're gonna need to be careful there. I'm gonna ping them. Okay, so far so good. I can't defend that. I don't care that it needs defending. I cannot defend it. I'm not gonna give him a turret and a free kill. All I can do is try and play for mid prowl. I was gonna say, I feel like Poppy has to have help if she's trying to engage here. She doesn't even immediately have help, it's literally just her making a psychopath 1v2 play. Oh my god, the plant. It's fucking killing me, I didn't notice. Alright, time to base maybe. Jesus. Just gonna make sure Trinmer can just like dash onto me. Oh, he's dead. Oh. Well, didn't have to waste my trinket then, my bad. Okay, perfect. Well done, team. Yeah, that was a psychopath playing for that puppy. What the hell? I was so sure she had to have teammates really nearby, but she was 1v2 for so long. Obviously, like, she might have still done it knowing that Zyra was around and knowing just that she had to keep us entertained until Zyra arrived, but like, she doesn't fucking know that we don't also have teammates around. Like, what a coin flip. That's what I call a psychopath playstyle. Just flip after flip after flip, like not having any information to know that this is a good play, take it anyway, hope for the best. Fucking psychopath. It's annoying to face as well, because like, if I'm in a position where I know this person, this individual, probably shouldn't engage because they don't have the information, but they engage anyways, like, I mean, I don't think I was in the wrong, but I guess I get punished because they don't give a fuck. Shenmue is in a position to collapse. Xerath is TP though. Fuck. Oh, fuck! Fuck, my blue Q, man. Hey, huge. Ah, fucked that up so hard though. My bad. Oh, she's going in. Okay, she killed the enemy jungler. I shouldn't have blue Q'd actually. It's so obvious she's gonna spell shield, right? So I'm just costing myself damage and giving her a heal. I shouldn't have blue Q'd. If anything, I should red Q. She might still heal from the... I don't know, can she even block red Q? I don't even know. If so, she would only block the first hit though, so it would be at least much more efficient and also give me like a lot of healing. There's the fact that it gives her a heal though that makes me wonder what it would even be worth, but at least it would be a lot better than blue Q, which was just a complete waste there. Not bad. Definitely wasn't expecting her to jump out like that though. So I didn't have a lot of time to think. Alright, nice one. Do we need anti-heal this game? This is this late into the game anyway. I'm down to try it if I happen to be able to afford it. Because really I would only need it for the Tryndamere and I'm not sure it's worth it against Trynd, but... I mean, there's only one way to find out for sure, right? That's actually build it against them and see how much anti-heal I get by the end of the game, after how many fights, and if it's very little, then I'll know that I was right to doubt it. But if I just assume that it's not good and then I don't try it, then I'll never potentially find out that I'm wrong. Ow. Oh crap, I might be dead here, I don't have cleanse. Okay, never mind, I have enough peel. They didn't have enough follow-up. I don't know, they're just psychopaths, I guess. Okay, we see Tryndamere. Oh, this turret is still up. What the hell? Actually, yeah, I can't walk through there. Okay, we see Tryndamere. We can just take this. I got rid of that red cube, by the way, because I know now if I just get rid of this red cube, now I have green white. Now I melt the Baron. Tryndamere can try and steal, but that should be fine. I've got a lot more damage than he does. Okay, but he started tanking it. That could have been a disaster. Oh, I'm dead. Actually, is he almost running out of his ult? Yes, he is. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't skip her. Too slowed. Okay, at least we get the Leon ult as well. Whatever. Yep, super worth. Okay, what could I have done better there? I suppose I needed to place my sentry actually a lot closer to the Baron. That was risky, because the only reason why I ended up like being slightly wrong about how easily I could secure it over Tryndamere, it just ended up coming down to luck, is that my sentry, instead of focusing the Baron, ended up focusing Tryndamere instead. Actually, does it just naturally do that? It might just focus champions over Baron, even if the Baron is closer, I just realized. Okay, in that case I would need to place it as far away as possible from where Tryndamere would arrive, so like up here, for example. So that when Tryndamere is walking up to try and steal, hopefully he's not in the range of the sentry. We can do a Zeal at him now. Why you tell the fellas first at him? Because I need a lot of DPS for this game. They got 2 tanks, and even Tryndamere was actually really tanky, surprisingly, for melee ADC. He's just got a lot of tankiness in his base stats. Like, I'm not even talking about the ult turret. It literally just his base stats, how much HP he gets, is fucking insane. We're disregarding mid-prow. See, what we could do is, if we had mid-prow, is like we can shove in the wave, and then we can just really rotate on the Tryndamere, collapse on him, and kill him, so he doesn't just solo kill our Zerth for free. Instead of ignoring mid-wave. Okay, thankfully he still ends up dying. What can we do here? Fuck. I don't know why I cleansed, my bad. Panic. Oh! No! Please die. She's at least dies at least, right? Yeah. I think I might have been able to activate purple Q in time to finish her though. I'm not entirely sure. God damn. That was so lucky though. What did Sivir even cleanse, by the way, if it wasn't my purple Q? Because I managed to root her. That's the main reason why I was able to get close onto her. Oh, I think she spell shooted after I already queued. Is it? Yeah, her spell shoot just didn't go off. Interesting. Oh no, I think that's a different thing actually. I think it must have. I think that must have been some weird interaction where, because it cost purple Q before the purple mark was actually applied, it didn't count as an ability or something like that. I've heard of that sort of thing. I don't think it happens with autos anymore when it used to, though, but maybe it still happens with ult. But my team, you see how, if my team just disregards mid-waves like this, and I joined them, if I join them in their mistake and I just follow them all across the map, the enemies would have a free inhib. This is terrible macro. That's why I have to abandon them here, and now this fight is pretty much over. Thankfully my team seems to have won it. That's why I had to abandon them and risk them potentially losing, because like, they might lose the fight, but we will lose the inhib if somebody is just smart enough to push. Could try and help the set, but again, I just think it's probably going to be better to push instead. There we go. Poppy might try and collapse on me now, yep. Let's try and get rid of blue. Okay, she's strunked now anyway. Tryndamere is not up for a while. Everybody's accounted for on the map right now. Alright, for inhib. Baron will be up again soon, we can try and get that. Could go for this wave, but I just want to get my power spike here, to be honest. I have a lot of unspent gold, I don't want to sit on it. In the long run, going for this wave is like a good move in most scenarios. It's a big boost your income, getting a full extra cannon wave, but like we're almost full build anyway, right? This is not the time to worry about long-term income. We don't need every single optimization at this point. Oh, what is going on there? I guess she's dead. Maybe we can help though. Oh crap, my bad. I assumed she would like go on me or something. She just fucking... Like these guys just stayed away from me, Leona just went past me. Whoops. Burns isn't up for 10 seconds anyway. Yeah, she should run into the Braum. Ooh. But she's still slowed enough that we catch her. Perfect. I suppose I'll push. I can't really get to their base in time, but just in case they don't manage to end, I'll be at least running in that direction. Okay, I feel I may as well take this turret before we start doing the Baron. Because I can do both, ideally. The wave that I'm not going to greed for, though. Need to rush straight to the Baron. The wave is like 180 gold or 200 gold. Great. But this turret is 700 gold. For 700 gold, I'm willing to, like, delay Baron. For 200 gold, I'm not. Well, we've had some use out of Mortal Reminder, even though I don't remember when I was hitting Trinomir. Was anybody else healing? I don't really know of. Maybe, I mean, Grasp from Poppy, I guess? Oh, right, okay, Unending Despair. Maybe, you know what? That I've never thought about it, but that item might be worth building anti-heal for. Could be. Okay, Trinomir split pushing top. We want to just match him. But even though I know it's the right call, do I actually get my team to follow it? Most of the team is just trying to like push mid and end, even though they still have Nexus turrets. We have Baron, which is good for sieging, not for fucking running them down and killing them in their base. We want to be playing the macro game when we got Baron. This is not Elder buff. So thankfully, the way we deal... Yes, finally people are following me. So the way that we deal with these split pushers, right, is we literally just group on the lane they're trying to split. We don't need anybody on the team to actually be able to 1v1 him, not when we are this ahead as a team. Literally, we just group on the lane that he is pushing. Then if he tries to rotate to another lane, we group there instead. Sure, it's a bit of... It can lead to a bit of a stalemate if Trinomir is smart. But he was just... He just died. Like, he just didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to cope with it. Since nobody on our team can necessarily 1v1 Trinomir, I mean, that's the best adaptation we can make. Just group on whichever lane he wants to push, even if it's unideal because, oh, we want to be bot side because Elder's coming up. Nope, don't give a fuck. Just counter the Trinomir split push as a team. Okay. No attempt from her team to help her at all there. It's kind of crazy. She probably was a little bit overextended as well, but like, damn, it shouldn't have been that easy for me to just rock up and kill her with no punishment. Alright, GG. What? Alright, GG. Is it bad to one-trick a champion? I only play Tristana. I would say, I mean, there's disadvantages to it and there's advantages. If you like add those up, I would say it amounts to like neutral, if not positive, to actually one-trick. But it depends. I mean, some one-tricks I would say are actually really bad to one-trick. I know a lot of people say just it's better to not even focus on like counter picks and low elo, because like if you pick counter picks, like you're not going to know how to play the champion. If you get counter picked, the enemies aren't going to know how to play the champion, so you just win the lane because you're better at your one trick. But I mean, a lot of champions do have like really bad counters, and they can even be quite popular counters as well, or they might also just be really niche in other senses, especially ADCs like Samira, for example. You want an engage support, you blind pick Samira because you're a one trick, your support doesn't pick engage. how could you not be, like, advantaged to have at least one other champion in your champion pool for when your support does not pick an engage support, you know? Like, so it heavily depends on the champion. I would say some champions are more adept to 2-tricking than 1-tricking, but I would say Tristan is fine to 1-trick. I think 1-tricking in general is fine, but, you know, it's situational. I think other roles especially, you get much further away with 1-tricking. But ADC, it depends. Some ADCs are great 1-tricks, some are terrible. Because there's so many goddamn factors on bot lane, right? There's the enemy ADC, there's your support, there's the enemy support. All of these affect the viability of any given pick. So if you 1-trick a certain ADC and you're only willing to play that ADC, you might have three different factors working against you in the same fucking lane. Like, imagine if you're playing mid, and the enemy just locks in 3 counter picks who are all laning against you. That's basically the equivalent of bot lane in terms of, like, the viability of bot lane picks. So if you play an ADC where there are scenarios where they can be really, really, really bad, and those scenarios are actually quite common, it's like, I wouldn't necessarily say 1-tricking is gonna be the best strategy for you. You know, a guy might get pretty far 1-tricking Fizz, he might get pretty far 1-tricking Lee Sin, he might get pretty far 1-tricking Darius. You can't, don't get me wrong, you can get very far 1-tricking Samira. But is it gonna be the best choice to climb? I don't think so. I think at least be a 2-trick if you're gonna, like, main Samira. But at the end of the day, do whatever is gonna make the game most enjoyable for you. If you fucking want to play Samira every game, do it. It's just not the most advisable thing for, like, climbing, but you don't have to optimize everything, you know? Like, this game is for fun at the end of the day. What about 1-tricking Twitch? That's fine, I used to do that. Okay, interesting tornado strat. Whoa, damn, that was almost so close to hitting Kai'Sa too. Why did he start Q? What the hell? That guy has to be trolling. I could at least somewhat understand it if he was playing like Halo Blades Shaco, but... He's got Comet, so he's going AP, but... Like, he does nothing with Q start. Maybe he just, like, was trying to be flexible by not skilling anything, and then he just panicked. But, like, it's fucking John Aphelios, bro, you're not gonna die. I'm gonna go place a ward. Entirely possible we get cheesed by an early Z gank. Especially since we're so far winning the lane. Oh, I can't reach him. How sad. At least I don't have minion aggro. It would have been awkward if I had minion aggro and was running straight into the minions to not even land my caliber mark. Chica might try and, like, flank now? Nah, never mind. Okay, I think another ward is due here. Place one up here this time. Is she getting all into ya? If she's in a position where she could even die, though, that would be, like, her own mistake for doing that when it's nice for us to place vision. She has the awareness to see her ADC is not there. Oh. Oh, she actually was letting me land another one. Ooh. You're fucking kidding me. My Q fucking hit a minion anyway, my bad. But, like, what? Did we even see that being placed? I assume we probably didn't, I just forgot about it. Fuck me. Okay, was he Z bot side? It sucks if we have to give them room to breathe here, though I'd rather not. His fine. Kaisa wants to base now. If because she sees me shoving, yeah, like she might choose to cancel it, but that's better than the alternative of letting her base and not crushing the wave. Now at least she's forced to stay. I can try and keep punishing her lack of HP. Oop, didn't notice that, my bad. Oh my god, okay. Fuck that up. Alright, Chick was gonna try and all-in me now. Where is he? Do we not have a shield? Oh my god, I guess we don't. Fuck me, my bad. Terrible turret shot to be taking. Fuck me. Oh my... It's just gonna be one of those games, isn't it? Fucking... It's like twice or thrice now she should have just fucking died. Oh my god. At least we have a CS lead, but she should also have a BF sword. At least the wave stat is good for me as well. It's not a disaster, but... we just should be in a tremendously good spot, and instead we're just okay. She doesn't have a ward to place. Okay, we see Shaco roaming though, we don't want to let Kaisa walk up for farm. If anything, ideally we would even like walk further forwards and zone her from XP, please. Okay, well she just made a huge mistake. I guess she was probably a little bit like annoyed at her support there. I'm gonna get this cannon before this. I can also thin out a caster, I think. She was probably a bit annoyed at her support there because she just like generated a lead, and then instead of like playing around her lead, her support just roamed and forced her to play safe, and she was like really tilted at having to play safe when she had a lead. But I mean, that was like zero patience at all. What the fuck? She just immediately ran in and died. Was not willing to get zoned for like even a minute. Weird. Yeah, my Janna, for what it's worth, it didn't end up mattering because Kaisa just entered anyway, but could have been just walking up with me to zone Kaisa from XP. Her Janna standing really far back here while I'm standing here just makes zero sense. We know it's a 2v1, don't have to be afraid of the wave. Okay, we get a small trade on him there. Hello, LeBlanc. What the hell is... Okay, Kaisa's trolling. Yeah, it's like I said, she was really tilted at her support. She had just got a lead, and instead of playing around it and use that time to, like, make up for the fact that she was already behind in farm, her support just abandoned her and she got pissed off at that. Obviously, it's like such a minor thing, though. Like, it's not like the fucking support from earlier today, Maokai, who when I had a lead, he'd left bot lane for, like, literally 5 minutes, and I just ended up winning 1v2 anyway. But, like, you know, he was gone for, like, 30 seconds, bro. Anyway, we'll see how the trolling works out for her. Sometimes these fucking lane swaps can actually be quite good. Because from here, like, we should be expected to continue stomping the Kaisa, right? Instead, we're forced to swap, and who knows what happens with Ahri. Like, Ahri is already behind. Ahri might just go even against Kaisa. And I cannot stomp LeBlanc. So this line swap might actually work out for them, even though it started off as trolling. That's been it happened a lot to me in my experience, where, like, I can keep stomping the enemy ADC, but they start trolling, they swap mid. Mid is like, well, I don't want to share farm with the ADC, so they swap bot. And I can't stomp the fucking mid laner, so now I'm just... my snowballing just completely stalls, and then I can't carry the game. If I need to carry the game, like if my team needs carried. We'll see how this goes. I need to play safe, man. She could fucking stomp me to the ground if she has cooldowns. Yeah, like... aggressively, there's just nothing to do here, right? I just have to play safe. And the game was looking so good for me to continue snowballing. We'll see. I mean, if Ahri starts stomping Kaisa, then it's pretty much the same equivalent. It doesn't really matter where the stomping is happening, so long as it's happening. As long as I'm not getting stomped as well, then I will scale nicely. But if this is a game where I need to get really fed to 1v9, and instead I'm just fucking laning against the LeBlanc and stuck playing incredibly safe, well, that's gonna be really hard to 1v9 then. Wow, that looked like it should have hit. Okay, we see Zed for now. Let's try and crash this. It'll buy us some time to place a ward. Maybe we even just swap with mid, honestly. I mean, she needs the base, so... Ooh. Okay, she gets a 1-for-1 though. Kai'Sa's low as well. Don't know why Janna's so far behind me, by the way. Whatever she did, was it like poking with W or something? Doesn't matter, like... Now I'm like late on this play, or like she's late on this play that we both should have been making together. Not gonna chase her super far. Just for her to still execute. Yeah, imagine if Janna was with me, maybe she could like... catch her there. Instead we don't have a collapse because Janna wasted time. On what? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. But if the play is to roam mid, fucking roam mid, bro. Alright, hopefully Kai'Sa stays mid and we just keep on laning against her here, but we'll see. I'm gonna need the base soon anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna base if I can. Okay, I should shove another wave before I base, but looks like we actually get our lane matchup back, which is good. Whereas Kai'Sa though, she didn't have to base. Oh, but she did base, okay. Maybe, oh, she could finish the intel, okay. Oh, but I shoved this so slow though, I need to shove another one. Hopefully I'm safe to shove here. Nice. I need the base. Yeah, ideally I would have based sooner. I didn't realize how close we were to the Drake. I probably should have just dropped the wave at that point. But I didn't, so... Here we are. Either way, I mean, they're not forcing it, so... In fact, the enemy jungler is top, so we should get that for free. I'm pinging on the way, but I don't even need to go on the way unless I see the enemy bot lane rotating. I should be able to catch this wave. Hopefully I killed it. Another root. Fuck. I mean, it still got her killed, I suppose. But it's just a shame that it couldn't give me the kill. That I had to go to whoever picked it up. Well, at least it wasn't Janna, she has no kills. Whoa, that was a turbo Kai'Sa ult. Oh, come on! I would have been able to root him. That was actually so impactful. I need to get away from this thing, actually, if he presses I'm getting chunked for free. Okay. That's fine. Cancelled an auto. Okay, all good. She flashed anyway. Because the attack speed timing is like so different based on the distance when you're running red-white, or sorry, when you're like auto-attacking with white. Yeah, that variability in the auto-attack timings just makes it easy to cancel autos if the range isn't static. Oh, which is the real one? Okay, the other one. So fucking awkward. I can't use my red key for movement speed because it will kill the clone. Okay. Sorry, Janna. Ideally, we should get help here. I'm dead here, aren't I? I got him. Let's fucking go. Kill the Kai'Sa, by the way. What? Whatever. It's good enough. Good enough. Oh my god, I got chased so fucking long there as well. Whoa. Did he just flash for that? Yes, he did. Oh no. Damn. Bro, you gotta stop trying to greed. You don't know where the Shaco boxes are. How spammable is that clone, by the way? What the fuck? I swear I just killed that. Honestly, I swear, like, the Shaco clone is, like, both, like, a really good character design, but also fucking terrible at the same time, in my opinion. Because, like, it's nice, the jukes you can do with it. It's, like, fun, but, like, also... It's so obnoxious the way that it fucking chases you down and perma-slows you and puts you in this scenario where it's like, I want to kill the fucking clone. I know it's the clone, there's no trickery involved here, I know it's the clone. I want to kill it because it's fucking slowing me and damaging me, but also if I explode it, I'm gonna get feared and massively chunked. That is just so stupid, in my opinion. I fucked up hard here, my bad. Okay, I got Kaisa. I really fucked this up so hard though. Oh my god. No CC for me, oh well. Alright, it was still a really good fight though. Yeah, I fucking hate that design of Shaco clone, man. It can be, like, just really smart in some, like, in some scenarios it's like, it takes, like, you know, you need to be really smart to use it properly, and it's also like, wow, like, I'm glad this exists, this is, like, a really fun ability. And other times it's like, really, like, this is just the most brainless shit in existence, just sending your clone after somebody and watching them suffer because they can't kill it. Basically, any champion who can't just dash away from the clone is hard countered by it. Maybe we should have gone top actually, there's no farm for me here. Whoa. He's trying. Whoa. I'm sad I fucking went Triumph instead of Absorb Life. Absorb Life would be great at this stage of the game. And I didn't even need Triumph for my lane, but I didn't know what the lane was. Look at that chunk, holy fuck. We just have no idea where the boxes are though. Gotta be careful, Zed could try and ult me from here. I can step near it to try and maybe bait him. But I can't actually get it within the ult range. Oh shit. Whoa, that was a misclick. Fuck's sake. Ah, god damn it. I would have killed the Kai'Sa if I just saved my ult for her. Fuck. Literally fat fingered my ult, man. Oh. This game just has the silliest mistakes. Maybe I should actually go shield bow second though. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. It's actually really good against their comp. Assassin jungler, assassin mid laner, assassin, like at least hybrid assassin ADC. Wouldn't really call Shaco an AP assassin, but there's some element of that to him with the clone. Basically, survivability is going to be really nice. Do I follow my team here? Yeah, because Drake is up, I shouldn't go top actually. And for now, if they're staying mid, I need to stay mid with them in case there's going to be a fight. I need to be able to follow up. Ah, missed the auto reset. Okay, he's massively chunked. He can no longer do Drake. My team should be fine. I hope. I'm not running into a Jack in the Box, am I? No. Oh, God. Is Fellas the hardest ADC to play? I wouldn't say so. But I mean, there's a lot of metrics you could use to define hardest ADC to play, so I mean, by some of them, Maybe. Oh my god. Close. Oh wow, he's so cold there, damn. If I'm lucky, maybe I get to kill him though? Okay, I think he might have vision. That guy is not losing HP, by the way. What? Oh my... How was he so tanky? What the fuck? Well, that sucked. Shima couldn't have Janna more near me to immediately kill Volibear. I just didn't get CC'd because he couldn't have ulted onto me. Oh well. It's not a super influential death though, and at least it was a 1-for-1. BG AD? Oh, what? What could I do better? I don't really think there's anything obvious. Oh wait, I was gonna do shield bow. Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. Didn't lock myself into that. Kai'Sa's probably getting a turret here. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. What is her items, by the way? Because she felt actually surprisingly strong there. Well, she has 2 items and I only have 1, so... Somehow whatever's happened in this game as a result of her trolling has resulted in her getting a lead. As I said, that can sometimes happen. Trolling can sometimes yield good outcomes, as backward as it sounds. Oh, well... Kai'Sa pushed mid, got a turret because nobody was defending it, they came to defend. She rotated the bot, got a kill. Team was just kind of ignoring the macro. It's probably as far as I can safely push. Now they're already recalling to deal with me, so I'll back off. Kai'Sa might suspect that I'm coming here. I'll just hold white, yep. Nah, come on. Fuck's sake, there's somebody else there. Oh my god, how much HP did she have, man? What is my luck these past 2 games, bro? I don't even know if she was even expecting to run into me, by the way. I had an Alice vision of her, I didn't see how much damage I did to her shield. Well, it didn't kill her shield. Oh, but I wouldn't have... I should have just flashed immediately, but even then, like, I didn't even know that I was going to be flashing into, like, Zed or something. I thought they were still mostly bot side. There was actually 3 recalls for me, okay. I don't know, man. I don't know, it's just not my day, not my game. Or, it's not been my past 2 games, at least. I would rather defend mid. I'm gonna be extremely vulnerable if I go top. Okay, at least now both me and Kai'Sa have 2.5 items, so she doesn't have an item lead anymore. Still, I'm supposed to have a lead naturally against her, because the matchup is good for Aphelios. So like, I don't necessarily win fights anymore, I was supposed to already have the benefit of a lead. Okay. Gonna have to waste my green Q on that. Gotta pick this up. Stop pushing, please. Okay, Drake, I'm at 37. Indeed, we might want a base for that. Now ideally we shove one wave. This is the part where every single solo queue team rushes straight to the Drake and ignores the mid wave, unless the enemy team push in the mid wave. When we just can just get mid prowl, shove it in, and then go to the Drake. It's not like we sacrifice the Drake by doing that, right? Okay, well, ideally the farm would have gone to me, but well, at least we farmed it relatively safely. The team just chilling in the river doing fucking nothing. Imagine if we got 5-man collapsed on here. My team would have been nowhere near position, right? Oh, I'm probably dead here, but... Okay. Oh, well, I guess I'm not dead. That was a nice peel. Do I want to switch cycles by now, by the way? Yeah, I probably do. Cool. See, this is exactly why we get the mid prowl, by the way, because Kai'Sa would have taken that turret for free and would have had pressure on our inhib turret if we did not push in the mid wave, right? That's the part that every fucking team ignores. I don't know when they actually start doing it. Even in Master, I swear to God, it's impossible to get people to address the mid prowl situation. Oh shit, I'm in such a bad spot here. I'll try ulting. Yeah, too much burst. Half and half from both of them. Maybe I should have like committed to deeper into the pit instead of trying to... Oh my god. Do we have smite up? I think he didn't have smite up. Wait, did... It's... Oh my god. What just happened? What just happened? I could have sworn I saw a smite, but it's up now, so how could he have smited? Yeah, his smite must have been down. I don't know why his smite would have been down, though. Did he actually, like, smite the champion? I don't know. I don't know. This should not have happened. Why were we on... Because if he didn't have smite, why would we be on the Baron? I don't understand how this could have happened. Unless he just smited a champion, which... I also don't get... I get how it would happen, but I think it's really stupid and I don't understand how somebody could get to the silo and play like that. It's not a very understandable mistake. A lot of mistakes are very understandable, but that would be very absurd. Can we try and get him? Oh, he just left. He's in our golems now. Are the golems just gone or what? Oh. It's wasting a lot of time here, my bad. I only started rotating over because I thought I could maybe, like, reach him before he finished the red buff. What the hell? Wait, fuck. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh my god, this is the situation I'm talking about. It's literally slowing me so that I can't escape the Zed. So, like, you know... When Shackle stops being about trickery and more just like being obnoxious until the enemies die. That's the fucking usage of it that I just fucking hate, and I wish they would remove that from the game. And unfortunately, because I'm Aphelios, my only mobility is tied to damage. I cannot activate my damage without... sorry, I can't activate my mobility without... you know, using damage that's gonna kill the clone, which is gonna kill me. I'm just stuck in a lose-lose situation no matter what I do. Alright, well, just another very unlucky game. That should have been a Baron for us. Unbelievable that we lost that Baron. Is what it is. Oh, I forgot I have cleanse, not barrier, my bad. Whoops. Alright, nice. I think that could have gone even harder if Karma was committed from the start, but it's not too bad. Poketo, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Okay, one thing I could do with doing here is placing a ward. We'll shove this in. Then we want to ward this up. Don't want to delay. And ideally when I'm warding, Karma should also follow me, just in case I'm getting ganked by Zed, for example. Like, we don't want to be just me getting 1v1'd by Zed while my support is literally just sitting in lane, just staring at the opponents, not actually doing anything, you know? It's a complete just waste of her time to not be following me. But unfortunately, like, just because she's not following me doesn't mean I don't have to ward, you know? Like, if she's not following me, it is what it is. I have to just take the risk. Seraphine is gonna TP into lane, presumably. Ideally, my base should be on a Vamp Scepter. Hopefully this crashes. Ah. She's already weakened the minions too much for it to be a freeze. So that's fine. Who am I muting here? Silas and Karma? We'll see. Maybe Karma's gonna stop pinging. Struggled against Draven matchup if Jinx is banned. I knew the DCs that are good to play against the aggro engage bot lane with Draven. Probably Zaya maybe, or Samira is actually good into Draven. Can block the axes, which means they don't even return to him. Obviously Samira's situation, although you ideally also still want an engage support. Damn. Okay, we're muting this guy. Sana's still mid. Is there a chance we could maybe dive the Seraphine? I think we have to try. We have Ignite on Karma, that should be a big deal. Gonna spam ping, I want to make it clear that we're going in. Big. Sadly the kill goes to Karma, but could be worse. Okay. Probably dead here, we'll see. Damn. Sad. Enemy TP. It's gonna be Seraphine, I guess. For a safe chance to start climbing within the current meta, Jinx. I don't know, it just depends. Saya maybe. Azeri if you're good at her. Nice. Ooh, did she not die? Damn, that's a tragedy. We can freeze this though, and actually if we're gonna potentially want to do the Drake, I don't know if Mundo can with that HP, but if we are gonna want the Drake, we want to thin this wave out, especially we want to get the cannon first. Oh, okay. It's not gonna do it, that's fine. This is still strong enough to freeze with. Whoa! Wow. Wait, does that just flash as well? Just gonna W up. Okay, the enemy bot missed out on a lot of farm. I drew their W. It's not worth cleansing. I'm not gonna be able to reach him, I think. Wait, what? Oh my god, I completely misunderstood where she was gonna fucking run there. My bad. I don't know if she was predicting the fact that I was actually trying to combo her, but I wouldn't have thought that she would think she was under enough threat to bother running over there. But she would think she could just run in a straight line backwards. Okay, Surfing has no mana, she needs to base. I don't want to base until I have BF Sword. I would not say this is a great time. I have so much gold to spend. Yeah, I mean, that's just what happens when you pick a terrible time to do Drake. There was like no information that looked favorable towards us on that Drake as far as I know. Mid lane had just been ganked and was dead. Nice try. Senna's getting kinda low. Oh. Fucking Zed. I'm gonna have to flash. No, I didn't root him in time. Fuck me. Fuck's sake. I also flashed like the exact instant he hit his ult on me as well. Such unlucky timing. But yeah, that's fucking random as fuck. He just randomly was behind them. Sucks. We're doing like really well in the 2v2. I'm massively outperforming the Senna. Sorry, the Seraphine. But I don't think that's gonna be enough in a game like this. Our team is getting stumped. We can't afford to also be dying to ganks. Ooh. Wow, she just gets the died of karma. Fucking sad. Don't want to let them base if I can. Okay, Servant already based, what the fuck? Nope, I'm dead. Trying to take Zed down with me though. Which is hard, but we'll do as much damage as we can. I was taking a risk there, but I think in a game like this, I need to take some risks. I'm just getting stomped so hard. Mundo is popping away from bot lane, by the way, as our fucking... well, top laner is coming in for a gank. This is just ridiculous. I don't know. People just... like, he's given up. Like, he's not playing seriously if he's doing that. It's not because he's dumb, it's because he's just not trying to win anymore. Essentially, he was already not trying to win at that Drake, or maybe that Drake is what tilted him into giving up. I don't know. We can try and kill. Ooh, she died. Let's go. Big. Okay, let's get away from Macaulay. He was late? How reliably can I depend on scaling to late game against a 4-0 Z, 7-1 Akali? It's not completely doomed, I will give you that, but... Ooh, he just wasted W, but I don't think I can just reach him. Fucking Akali. For now, I'm gonna have to try and shove out a wave against her, though. At least we got Karma with us. I don't want to get rid of white here, so I'm just using green, because I want to have white in case I need to deal with a diver like Akali jumping on me. Okay, that should be decently strong now. Is Zora gonna kill her? Ooh, she has to at least flash anyway. I think he just probably walks away there, right? She barely even has mana. Oh, but Kali is missing though. Yeah, I should have pinged that earlier, my bad. If I'd noticed, like, she probably very clearly was ganking bot. We should at least be able to get this turret though. Oh, nope, Senna's defending. Well, yeah, I can't actually hit it. I need to back out actually, I mean Akali's gonna be here soon. Need to leave. Ow, fuck me, man. Oh. Fuck me, bro. I actually could have maybe killed Zed if I just attacked him. I didn't notice his HP. Oh my god, though. Okay, at least he dies. Kill for me? Yes! Big shutdown even. Huge. Absolutely massive. Yeah, I gotta say, like, that huge part of that was just the fact that it got rooted exactly inside the turret range I didn't have. Like, I had minions around, but it was, like, just barely outside the turret range. I just didn't get hit by ult, man. By the turret, man. I don't know if it would have made a difference, really. I had two assassins diving me under turret, but... like, man, this is not the sort of game where I can afford that sort of bad luck, is what I'm saying. Oof. Jesus. Thankfully I got sustained for this. She might be dead here. Yeah, she's dead. Question is, am I dead? Probably as well, yeah. Okay, I did as much damage as I could before I died. 1 for 1 there, not too bad. It's really hard to do anything about these assassins with only a Karma as my support though, and no team actually helping me. Like pretty much as soon as they're on my screen, I'm just like, yeah, may as well just try and take somebody down with me, because I'm not surviving. Maybe I just do shield bow. Yeah, I think a shield bow second item can be actually optimal here. What's better? Quiver or pickaxe, I'm not even sure. I'll just do Quiver. Basically comes down to 5% crit or 1080. Dunno. I'm gonna start pathing over. Zed might try an ultimate fight back and then maybe I could do something. Or he could do that. Wow, I was thinking it, but it was like so stupid. I was like, there's no point even mentioning it because he obviously wouldn't do that. Oh, there's a Mordekaiser. I got slowed. Okay. We won't hit that because I don't want to get revealed. Oh, she didn't die. Fuck. Oh, that's sad. I was trying to trade 1 for 1 with the Senna there. I did. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would not have thought it would remotely come down to, like her being such high HP. I thought she would die for sure, but it wasn't even close. How did I get it wrong? Maybe there was a Seraphine W? Did I just not crit? I didn't crit there. Didn't crit there. Oh my... Okay, that's what happened. Holy... Dude, I have 45% crit. I didn't crit a single time. What? Oh, that's fucked up, Riot. Oh, that's fucked up. Dude, this, I got gaslighted as hell there. I was like, holy shit, how did I misplay so hard? How did I miscalculate my damage? No, fucking Riot just cheated me, bro. Oh my god. That was... Three autos there, I think, that I did, and no crit. Jeez. That's crazy. For a second there, I thought I just didn't know Aphelios damage, or like... Or I don't know Senna's tankiness, but nope, that's not what happened. Try and work it over. Whoa. Oh my god. I don't know if I would have even won that 1v1, like even if Akali didn't finish me off with her Q, or like close to anyway. I might not have actually killed Mordekaiser there. That guy was tanky as hell. What the hell is Salus built, by the way? Just got a Mana Moon. That's why you should always see your crit chances either 0 or 100%. Nope, that would lead to terrible decision making. That would lead to you running away from fights that are like 90% of the time winnable. That is not smart. Now the thing is, even if I had got at least 1 crit, it's entirely possible that Senna would have still lived. In fact, if I only got 1 crit, she definitely would have still lived. Question is, would she have died with 2 crits? I'm not 100% sure, but... At that point it is a bit pushing it. If I do need 100... like, I 100% need 2 crits. Out of 3 autos. Was that top lane or no, it was bot? Got red white, but I don't have ult, so I can't kill Mordekaiser. Because I need to let myself get zoned from the wave. Do I just try and shoot Seraphine here? Oh, it's so risky. I don't see where fucking Mordekaiser's popping. I'm just gonna try it. Okay, I got her. I'll do my best to fight back. I can only deal damage, so let's just get into melee range. Ooh. Holy shit, I actually killed him. Whoa, hello Zed. What the fuck? Come on, get him, guys, get him. Huge play from the... I can't remember my score at the time, like... 4-7 Aphelios? Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm motherfucking talking about. Now, imagine if I had ult, holy shit. Did you see that cleanse, by the way? That was, like, frame perfect. Let's go. Oh. Never mind. That's not too bad. No. Yeah, our jungler's just trolling, man. What are my games today? Sad. Got it. Probably want anti-heal against the Senna Seraphine combo. Can I get the red? Yes, thank you. Those are probably gone, but yeah. Maybe I'll switch to the regular cycle from here. Blue green is still really good against against Senna Seraphine, but against the rest of them I'd like other weapons. Fuck. Wait, I meant to root him. Oh my fucking god, he's got him HP. Was my root on cooldown? Shit, yeah, I think I used it on minions. Ah, my bad. Forgot that cooldown is long as hell. Oh, that is unreal luck on the Zed though. Can I say just my luck? Now when the Mundo finally participates in the fight, now the Silas trolls. God. Glad you enjoy the videos, David. Could I ask you what you think about building Lord Dominic second Adam on Kit / Jinx? The usual build is Yun Talai / Dom. Thinking about maybe building Dominic second that needed deal damage. If you're auto-attacking a lot, especially into low armor targets, Infinity is gonna do more. But Lord Dominic's will make you do more damage on your abilities. Gonna have to rotate here. So it depends what you want. And also what the enemies are building. You definitely don't need it if they're not stacking armor. Oh shit. Oh, the fuck was I still in vision there? Oh my god, I need to red ult apparently, what the fuck? Jesus. Okay, I should have just cleansed from the start. That was greedy of me not to use it. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, I got her. Could be worse. That is a lot of gold I just got as well. Holy shit. Did I get any shutdowns? Yeah, that was a huge shutdown on the Senna. Good. Now we do Bloodthirster next. Just get as tanky as possible. And also, since we've already built the vamps up there towards it, we have enough crit, we can just start building Bloodthirster. Oh, Mundo doing wolves, as he would be. So that doesn't have ult. Window could be fighting back. She might kill me, but we'll see. Oh, yep. Hopefully she at least dies. Shame that I only had one ammo. Oh my god. It's a shame that I only had one ammo on my blue, because it meant that I couldn't just, like, auto-Q her with blue, which would one-shot her. Well, that sucks. Main thing is I needed to dodge her E. If I succeeded at that, I should be fine, and then she probably dies. Oof. Jeez. Games today are so depressing. Please vote no, though. There's a chance I can actually carry. Skill hard as fuck. Let's go top. Oh, fucking Akali's back. Never mind, I'm dead then. What the hell? I thought he was alone. Last time I saw her, she had no HP. I guess she must have TP'd in. Oh. I don't know. I can't play the fucking game, man. ADC player versus 2 assassins? Yeah, I mean, I mentioned at the start of the stream, like, I fucking hate Zed jungle meta. It's somehow just so much more obnoxious than Zed mid, especially if it just leads to more scenarios where we're facing 2 assassins instead of 1.
enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Aphelios has borne witness to our sorrow. Darkness and light.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
The fortress looms around me. It is everything. It is the only thing.
An enemy has been slain. Dominating.
By light, the moon speaks.
Shut down. Godlike. Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down. Enemy double kill.
You are not alone. Remember our promise.
Unstoppable.
My thought means you can.
has destroyed a turret.
Perfectly balanced.
Rampage. Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy has been slain. Unstoppable. Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Every talent
Okay, my audio was a little bit fucked up there, but I hope it should be fine now. I just realized I didn't check if my audio got fucked up, lost. A couple of times my PC froze. Got her. Huge. Greeted for an extended combo there, but like in the sense that, greeting in the sense that it allowed her to potentially flash my ult or dodge it, but... Oh, okay, I'm dead. Actually, maybe not. The fear didn't go off. Okay, nice. Alright, time to get out for me. Nice one, Thresh. Well played. Yeah, that was also mainly just a misplay from Poppy. Maybe I can actually crash this. That was mainly a misplay from Poppy. She should not have used her E to gap close onto me because it pushed me away from the Nocturne. Like, if she hadn't done that, I think my flash would have still not been enough to stop the fear. So I would have been feared. Then she pushed me a little bit further away, and then I knew, oh, I can break this tether now. Alright, this I can't really stick around here, so... Oh, I find to push here. Ooh, well I am. Not so much for the Hui though. It's a good gank combination actually, the Diana ult into the Kai'Sa ult. Kai'Sa has an ult for now. There could be a Nocturne gank. For now he would be alone if he was to ult onto me. Might still be down anyway. I would expect it to be down, but it's got a surprisingly low cooldown. And I have red-white, so perhaps I would just be able to turn it. Especially if I kill the turret first. Okay, I think I can go for another wave. I'll stick around for now. I mean, I can just zone Kai'Sa from the farm, so... There's no need to, like, be impatient here. What am I gonna push for? Just to rotate mid and just stare at them? Like, there's no guarantee of what I can do on mid lane. Might be nothing, but... I know for sure that if I stay here, I'm zoning Kai'Sa from some farm. While also just staying around longer, getting another free wave. Just gonna ping missing on the Kai'Sa. Oh. Great. Oops, that was a misclick. I meant to move. There's another triple row spawning here. Clicked it by accident. She wants this cannon, I'm not gonna let her get it. If she has W up again in time, I'm just gonna block that. Perfect. Alright, did Nocturne end up ulting? I think he did, right? But certainly I've been alone on bot lane for a long time now. There's a lot of time for them to react. I might not even want to shove another wave. Could be too risky. Okay, well we see at least Poppy now. I don't know about this though. I'm blindly assuming that Nocturne will also be topside if Poppy's topside. But yep, look how incorrect that was. Holy shit, let me see if I can get out of here. Oh my god. Alright, we're fine. Nocturne might have ult again though. I need to be careful. Yeah, so I mean, it just doesn't make sense for Poppy to be, like, contesting topside objectives if her jungler isn't even bot side. But, like, yeah, you can't just blindly assume that every decision the enemies make is logical as well. Certainly not at this elo. Even in plat. Whoa, that is a lot of fucking dive here. Okay. Fuck, I didn't get the cannon. Wait, what? Oh, fucking... Oh, man. No, okay, I got Thresh around at least now. Ideally he would be warding to make sure they're not coming to kill him, and then me. All good though. Yeah, I don't know if maybe Diana just didn't have ult up? I'm just surprised they didn't actually go for that dive. I think it should have been good. I certainly didn't have flash up to counterplay it. Anyway, ideally I'd want to look for my base fairly soon. I'm sitting on way too much cold at this point. If that Nocturne was for me, I would get destroyed with these weapons, so thankfully it's not. Getting really close to Lord Doms again. Maybe I'll just keep on pushing here, actually. I'll use blue, I want the 10% extra damage. If I commit to this turret, I get it 100%. I have a small shutdown, not a huge one. I think it's worth trading my life for the turret if it comes down to that. Nocturne is too low to defend it even. Okay, maybe I agreed for the whole wave. My bad. Ooh. Oh, he's burning, so he can't. I was tempted to hold there, but just in case Wei was gonna land another skill shot to kill him, I didn't want to risk wasting it. Okay, well I want to look for a base fairly soon. Literally ASAP. But for now, I mean, Wei is nowhere near in position to catch this, so ideally I should shove another wave. I want to stick on this cycle, hang on. Okay, there we go. I can use blue to shove, but I can't use the blue key. I don't want to run out of ammo on it. Mainly just because I want to keep testing the regular cycle, right? Which is ridiculous. Like, what do you mean testing a cycle has existed as long as Aphelios has? Oh my god, hang on. For doing Drake, I need to stick around. Okay, looks like they won't need my help. Let's get rid of this, and now I can get rid of blue. Awkward. Sucks. Alright, definitely want a base now. But I just have to put the team's needs over my own when I'm like sitting on 3000 gold and they're starting Drake. Whether they should be starting Drake is another matter entirely, but you know, if they're doing it, I need to adjust my plans around that. Okay, this Diana is actually very behind, by the way. With red-white, I should expect to beat her in a 1v1, so I'm just gonna go bot. Especially with J4 on the way. It does a lot of damage. Just a shame I'm probably not gonna get an assist. Oh well. Should be able to get farm though. Please don't tax it. Thank you. Should be able to get another wave. Also probably just gonna do Collector next. Don't think I have much need for shield bow with how underfed all of their their two assassins are. I would go for the Gromp, but it looks like there's potentially something to collapse on here. Oh, or I can just kill this guy. Perfect. Still got chakrams. Oh, she stunned me, which means your 4 gets to kill. Oh well. Yeah, we should do the Atacon. I'm just shoving in a wave, and I was looking at the Gromp as well, but team-wide objective here should be Atacon. The team-wide focus. Perfect. And I can just base and get my Shredded Dirk. I don't need to stay here trying to get another wave. Diana ideally should just shove another wave here. And if I had better team play with my team, maybe we could like try and collapse on her. But I'm not going to bother trying to organize that. I'm just going to base. And if she shoves in another wave, then there's just another wave I can pick up here anyway. I still have white for defending myself against Diana. Honestly, with how fed I am and how underfed she is, maybe I would kill her even without white. But yeah, it's a big risk to even try. That should be fine though. Oh no! I can't do green Q right now. She's dead. Yeah, she does a lot of burst still. She did hit that 2-item spike. I guess she's not really that underfed right now. If I didn't have the help from J4, I might have died. Or at least would have had to like ult and barrier at the very least. And even then, not impossible, I died. Okay, doesn't seem like anybody's defending. I'm gonna keep on pushing. Please, please don't just tax the wave. Well, there's literally nothing else for me to do except recall, man. We could keep trying to push, but I mean, they're starting to revive. I don't want to bother with that. Just wanted to get farm. Oh, hang on, but I just also just realized there's nothing to base for. I should have stayed for, I don't know, anything I could get my hands on until I had Collector. We'll go top though for now. But basically, yeah, he just made it so I had nothing productive to do anymore in that area. Except rotate mid, potentially. Gus still nearly 10 CS per minute. Actually, that's the frustrating thing is I assume I would have 10 CS per minute if we didn't text that wave. But yeah, still I'm doing pretty good. Okay, Hui is staying onto this lane. Whether they're smart or not doesn't really matter. What matters is I know he's doing it, so I'm going to rotate mid where hopefully I can pick up this farm and not have a text by G4. That's a cannon, so this cannon is going to tank up the turret for a little bit. I think I should get the cannon. Oh my god. Yeah, this is fucking unhinged, man. I was gonna get it all. Can you stop taxing all of my farm, man? What the hell? Unreal. Alright, I can base for a collector. He might be a smurf, that's why he probably feels he can just troll and get away with it. It's not impossible I could do a Zeal Atom this game. Fuck it, I'm gonna go top. Defending against the Scion. Ideally, yeah, we have nobody with TP up. So either I go for this and defend it, or you just guess this for free. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just stick around and farm. Just because I'm so strong though, ideally it should have been anybody but me dealing with the Scion, but... Looks like my team has won the fight just fine anyway. Should be able to go for another wave. Just for the sake of maximizing my farm. Okay, if there was a threat to push there, I would keep on pushing, but since there's not... I could probably get away with pushing another wave actually. I mean, they're all dead. We have even if they weren't, I mean, we have played vision actually, I definitely can push another wave. There's a Scion here, but I should hopefully not have to be too scared of him. He's kind of farmed, but I'm more farmed. He does have 3 items though, I have exactly 3 items as well. Also just gonna look into their jungle, see if I can find a red buff, maybe some raptors. Okay, no red. There should be some mid farm for me, but J4 is gonna take that, so I'll definitely just go for the raptors. Oh, hello. Nice. Yeah, just doing my best to maintain 10 CS per minute, even with a trolling jungler. Oh, this could be a free kill. It's probably gonna be a pop, and she'll probably bash me into a wall, but we'll see. Hey, she didn't do it! Ah, nice try. Too tanky for me to kill, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, big. This obviously is heavily dependent on how fed I am. The fact that I can just like confidently walk into the jungle and be sure nobody's actually going to kill me, especially if I have weapons like blue-red, where I've got the red ult for safety, or red-white, where I've got the white ult to melt anybody. I can just be fairly confident when going for these things. But obviously, even with how fed I am, it varies heavily depending on what weapons I have. If I have like green, purple, I'm certainly not going to be like willing to run into a Diana blindly. Or a Nocturne. And even just the likelihood of me killing anybody who I run into, assuming it's, you know, something thingy like Poppy, is also going to be greatly reduced. I'm not doing this to troll the J4, by the way, but there are just times where I should be farming the camps anyway, and especially if he just makes it so there's constantly nothing to rotate to, then there is literally nothing else for me to get except jungle farm. Nice. Ooh, they can kill Nocturne. I didn't realize he was gonna stay there. Okay. Nice. This might be a GG. Yeah, mainly the objective for this game was keep on farming as best as I can, and whenever there's finally a fight I can actually participate in, boom, we're an absolute monster. But the worst thing I could do is just perma group around my team if I'm not going to be getting any farm that way. Which with this J4, yeah, certainly didn't make it such a viable option. Alright, GG.